Hi.
Sitting by the radio, only static in my ear. Wondering if the bands will bring the voice so clear. If a signal breaks on through, it will spark or wreck you, fresh and new. Static fades, it hopes arise. Silent air now fills with cries, waiting for that perfect sound when a contact will be found. Bands go up and bands go down. Sometimes smile, sometimes frown. When the bands are open wide, and I hear a voice inside, it makes my heart start racing true. When I start a brand new at you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
How's everybody
Morning
doing?
or afternoon
It's-
or evening or
It's
whatever.
fourth
it is.
Sunday of the month.
Is it? Yes, it is. We lost Todd. Where'd he go? There we go.
We lost Todd. We're still waiting for Paul.
Chris. Nope.
Chris is
Chris.
in. Hillbilly Ham's in.
Where's the
Don
ground?
has joined us.
That's the good
Cool.
question of the day.
Hopefully, Paul jumps in here.
I pinged him.
I know that him and Carlos I think we're doing a jump
Mhm.
Yep.
Well,
towards the
it-
beginning of
Jason's
stream. So
Yep.
maybe he's
okay.
not back to his trailer yet.
maybe.
Maybe.
Oh no, wait. He's
Welcome, guys.
okay.
Anyone got a text on him? I shut down my Discord.
Yeah, I hit him up already. I texted him both, so
Okay.
yeah, he'll respond back. He's pretty good.
All
Or he'll
right.
just appear.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
what
and
I
this link is open. So for those of you in the locked channels on Live Free and Ham or Rag Shoe Crew Discords, jump on in if you want to talk about Hamvention, whether you went or not. I debated whether to do this topic or not because I know a couple guys didn't go, and I didn't want anyone to feel left out. But so then I opened it up to what makes a good Hamvention, and thought we could all discuss that because you don't have to have gone to a Hamvention or Hamfest to know that. So it's all your opinion. But anyway, welcome everybody. And let's see, Eric is also streaming to Live Free and Ham and N1JUR. You want to welcome anybody?
Yeah, we only got Rabbit Ham currently on the stream over there. So hello, how you doing, Rabbit? But they'll start coming in. I just posted on the Discord that we're hanging out here tonight, so they should be there in a bit. They're a little slow.
All right. Well, and you guys normally record Sunday nights, right? You're not live streaming, so maybe they're not as used to that.
Yeah, and we've kind of changed our format around a little bit just because of summer and adjusting schedules and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we're now back to every 2 weeks. So
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys, Chris and Dave and Don, joined us as well instead of just the four of us, because I'd like to get more discussion. And also in the chat, we want to get some discussion as well. And I've got a couple polls to pop up later, and we'll see what everybody's opinions are. But first, I wanted to go around and just see those of you who went to Hamvention, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you just kind of, a generic, what you liked, if there was anything you didn't like or needed improvement, and what was your coolest purchase or find. And we can start. I guess we'll start in the top left here with Michael. We'll just go clockwise.
Well, this is my first Hamvention ever, so it was a matter of just trying to figure everything out and just kind of getting the smooth thing of it. I did get a Lido mount for my car. Now I've installed and I got an antenna and a mount. So I finally installed my mobile.
None of these are working. There
What's
we go.
not
Let's do
working?
that for a second.
Okay.
No, I was trying to. Never mind. Keep
I
going.
was wondering why we're doing the disco while we're talking here. So.
We're all pretty centered, and this way we feel the screen more. So.
So I did get an antenna. I bought a cheap antenna and a cheap mount, but I'm on the air mobile now. I did buy a key from Ham Radio Duo, and I trying to think what else I bought. some really bad food at the fair there.
Oh man, yeah.
We Paul and I got pizza because we spent $33 a piece for a
On
euro,
euros.
tater tots, and a soft drink. $33. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I was surprised. So did anybody quick show of hands? Anybody eat that pork chop sandwich? Because I look at that and go, yeah, gimmicky.
Well,
Paul
Grouch
Paul
ate
had
it,
it.
and
He said it has the bone in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grouch
No
says
thanks.
don't chop down the bone. He said it wasn't that flavorful, anyways. But don't recommend the gyros. Do not recommend the pizza. The pizza, I think the dough's made out of rice paper. So,
Do you have anything to recommend for food,
in
Michael?
fact, everything.
Don't breathe the
It
air.
was extremely thin.
You can tell it's me because I was talking about the food all the time. I enjoyed the heck out of it though, and it was really cool to all these people to finally meet them in person, and that was a cool thing there. So I'm definitely there more for the social aspect than the convention side of things, but I did get some pretty good deals there. I got myself I saw my mesh dealer, got my first piece of mesh, so
Good old Dave.
I'm hooked. Now, if I can just get it to work at home, it worked great at Hamvention.
I want the new one, the new T1000. No more proprietary charging and USB-C charging.
And I brought the wrong
Yeah,
cable.
it's not out yet, though, is it?
I brought the
No.
cable.
Is it?
Go ahead.
I was just saying, when did that come out yet? I didn't see it hit the.
I didn't even know it's announced. So
don't know.
Dave announced it, I think, on Weekend
Friday.
Warriors.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
yeah,
And he said he should have them at Huntsville.
And
Yeah,
get a little alcohol in that man, and everything goes loose.
well,
No, I
we
brought
were
the
shown.
wrong cable. I brought the cable for my dog's shock collar, and that doesn't charge my T1000.
Hey guys,
bring
didn't Betty?
And I didn't bring the
Betty
shock collar, so that was no fun either.
Didn't Betty tell you guys the new stuff they're coming out with when you guys went
Yes.
out for the sticky burger?
Yes.
Yeah. We heard about
We
it. I
just
didn't know
didn't
when.
publish it because it wasn't public yet. So
Yeah, I didn't know
yeah.
when.
the sticky burgers. That's right. That was pretty good, actually. I was pretty impressed with it. It came with peanut butter and also had a jalapeno jelly on it. Really good.
It was actually good. I'm actually going to find some jalapeno jelly this week after I come back from work, and I'm going to make some here at home. I think the gyro was tasty. The tots were tasty, but
Yeah,
$33 worth tasty? No.
the pita bread was dry. It was like crumbling.
Yeah.
Did they ever solve the ATM problems?
I think
Paul
I took
got
money
money.
at one point. Yeah, I did because I didn't have enough cash for all the shirts. By the way, a little bit of housekeeping for those who won the shirts a couple of weeks ago. I do have your shirts. I'll get those sent out this week.
Now, I did talk to Shannon, KC1 OHT,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she said that they did accept credit cards at the shirt booth for Dayton.
I asked them. They said no. I had to borrow
And
money
that's
from
what I said to
Michael.
her. She's like, he obviously didn't talk to the right person, or the person who had the credit
Yeah.
card machine just showed up.
Could be because they had the cash box behind them, and I didn't see any kind of credit card machine, so maybe they started doing that later.
Maybe.
One thing I did collect a lot of at Dayton, and I'm trying to get it out of this bag here, were tons of stickers. And I mean, from anybody and everybody. And really appreciate that. So this is the new QSL card for Ham Radio. Stickers at a Ham Fest.
Yeah.
So I did get two QSL cards. Got one from W8 KJR, and I got one from Howard, who's a big TikToker, N4CRP, Waves and Wings. So, but lots of stickers. And I haven't figured out what I'm going to stick them to yet.
Yeah, I need to get like a big ice box freezer or something because I got so many stickers from 2 years of stuff I haven't put on anything. I can't keep buying drinking tumblers and igloo thing or what are those things called? What are these things called?
Water bottles.
Tumblers.
Yeah, the tumblers. They only have so much space.
What you got to do is just something like this. So
Oh, there you
have
go.
stickers literally going all the way around the box. So,
That's true. I could be putting them on. Actually, let me do this. I could be putting them on the on my boxes. I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't know why.
what is the timing?
That's a
chat.
good question.
You're
Isn't
gonna
it
make
your
them
chat?
think.
We had that happen on our last thing, didn't we? Ham radio duel.
You know what? I'm gonna
Awesome
I'm gonna
couple.
turn the chat off on my screen. Let's see if that goes away.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. We'll see if that works.
Oh, Elmer brand. Choke the noise, not the chicken.
Yeah, I saw.
There were some good things out there for sure.
There's Bricker sticker technology.
Mm-hmm.
Bricker needs to come on. We need Paul and Bricker. We need more guys that actually went.
Ham radio tectonics. Bill.
Oh, Bill, yeah.
So I got the that's a good one. I like whoever designed that. They have a lot of skill.
Nobody
A lot of
got brew and
skill.
activate stickers or make RF weird because Shannon had a whole bunch of them. She was giving them away.
Oh wait! I had a pretty cool
I
one.
don't think. Did I get one from them?
Let's see.
They might have.
No,
whatever.
That or,
You
that
couldn't
or
remember.
into MAK.
You better have given me a sticker,
Who's that?
Shannon.
Well, you
Oh, I
probably
got
got
one for
hers.
her.
I know you got hers. I don't know if she gave out any brew. I know she had a bunch of them, but she had got there's her sticker.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's right there.
There was a brew and activate and make RF weird for the 5.2 challenge.
And I got this
Give it
guy.
back.
I picked this guy off the floor.
Now, whose sticker is that?
Yeah, that's 8.
I know.
Yeah, who was that?
Hey Levi, thanks for joining.
Bro Cam.
Hey,
Everybody's getting these
Michael.
really shiny ones lately.
Michael, that sticker before, is that some new YouTuber or something?
All right, the big following.
Which one was it? I didn't see it.
Ape.
Apes.
Oh, was it? Yeah, he's some.
Yeah.
He's a Twitch. He's a Twitch user.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, and I've told
speaking of
people-
Ape, there's coffee and ham radios.
I've told
Yeah.
people that don't have a YouTube channel and go to these things, just come up with a logo, some kind of a logo or your call sign or just something for yourself. It's just fun to swap them.
Do we find the challenge coins have kind of gone away?
I think they're
of.
just expensive.
Oh, here we
I
go.
looked
This is
into,
one I was
I
looking
looked
for.
into making them when
I thought
when
about
Tank
printing
Radio
my
was
own.
talking about it. I guess you could
Yep.
print them, 3D print them, but they're
That's what I
expensive
thought
to
about
have made.
those.
Those mics.
Yeah, oop, I still hear that thing.
RFAFO. I thought that was a pretty cool sticker.
Yep.
I got a
So
bunch more here.
I guess I'm the only other one that went. Till Paul gets here.
Yeah. Wow, that's surprising. Wow, I would have thought
Yeah, I
this
was
is
thinking
actually
we're
what
gonna have-
this is monumental. This is
Yeah.
to show
I
that we
don't
have
know this
more
guy.
people who didn't go.
More people. That's
Is that
unfortunate.
like
That's okay.
a food channel or something?
Let me ask the question. Mike, you
Free
went,
fan.
and Paul, you went, right? And
Yeah.
Bill, Dave did, right? You guys 3.
No, I didn't. I couldn't
Oh, you
get
didn't
Wednesday.
go.
I had a ride. I was going to ride with Traveling Ham, but he was leaving Wednesday. I couldn't get Wednesday and Thursday off,
Bummer.
so I couldn't go.
Well, there's 6 days.
So my question, I guess, then for you guys that did go, like, do you feel like I feel like watching at least on the outside of things, looking in, that it was more like we'll say camaraderie community this year than past years? Is that safe to say or no? Like everybody sounded like they were like making new friends and.
I would say so, only because it was my second one, so I was not so concerned about seeing all the booths, going up and down every aisle, and so in my usual fashion, doing field days or Huntsville or any of these things, I usually end up, even if I'm supposed to operate on field day, I usually end up socializing more than anything.
From the outside, I kind of agree, Eric. That's what I saw too, and I think it's because there really wasn't a lot of released new stuff this year,
Yeah,
so people weren't
could be.
racing to the manufacturers as much.
I noticed that they weren't, like Kenwood, they had that same radio that they had at the Tokyo Ham Fair, except it looked like it was somewhat functional.
Oh no,
under
it's fully
glass.
it's fully functional. That's
But
just
it's
the
not
way
for
Kenwood.
sale yet.
But that's the way. September's the release date. They're going to take it to Ham Fair first. They're not going to release it,
Yeah.
even though it's got 220 in it. They're going to take it to Tokyo before they release it. But they gave a release date of September.
But I
Well,
mean, they had their TS 990S there, and then they had the 8 something.
890.
That was about it, 890, and that was about it.
That's all Kenwood will have.
And then one handheld. They had one handheld, and I was kind of surprised, but I went to the Yaesu booth, and they had all their same radios out there. They had the 510DR. They didn't have the ASP 510.
But
So-
did anybody ask Kenwood why they put the speakers in the head and the mic in the body?
Yeah,
That is
I-
a no-go. That's a
but
no-go.
but ICOM did debut their 5200, which I like everything about it. It has APRS,
Mhm.
and I'm just saying ICOM's listening because I kept saying, "Hey, when I'm on deployments with my Aries team, I can't use APR. I can't use DPRS if we don't have a repeater to get into." So
Yeah,
Oh.
you know, it's funny because that radio, they've been talking about that radio for a couple of years. They had it at Tokyo last year, and it was actually glass was lifted off of it. It was a working radio last year.
Yep.
I think it was on your stream, Paul, where they showed it, where Ray pulled it out from under glass.
Yeah,
At
he asked
Tokyo
me to
Ham
lift
Fair
the
last
glass
year.
for me.
Yep. Everybody's slamming Kenwood, but it's okay for ICOM to show up with the radio and say, we don't know when it's going to be ready. It's not type accepted yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
So
well, here,
it cracks me up.
So what they were doing, because if you guys remember the 7760 a couple years back before it debuted, remember they came out with it at the Ham Fair and it was logic
Pieces.
boards,
Yeah.
just
pop
pieces, and they wanted you to guess because it wasn't done yet. And so at this point they can still get feedback. Certain things they probably can't change that's already in play, but and I think it's a hype build. It's to build the hype, to get you excited for the radio. So really, all this one was, in my opinion, other than just getting hype up in general, was to get an idea of the size of the box. And so you can look at that box. Of course, from the initial ad that showed the car, 2 antennas popped up. I immediately knew it's HF, VHF, UHF.
Right.
I could be wrong, but
I was talking about the
99% sure it's
5200
gonna
though,
be-
Paul. I wasn't
you
talking
didn't
about
get
the
into the
XO26. I was
Oh, no,
talking about
yeah.
the 5200.
I'm talking about
Oh.
why
Yeah.
they would bring out something that doesn't really tell us anything, like the 026.
Well,
a lot of
what-
people were complaining. Well, we still don't know anything about it. Well, we know how big the box is, and
Well-
we know size now. So I think it's all
Well,
just to build hype.
What that did to me is that made me go, okay, I'm going to wait until the XO26 comes out because the
Yep.
5200, what I did with my 5100 is got rid of it for the 7100 because it had all the same features, but it had HF in it. And if that one does the same thing, then why buy the 5200? And so I'm going to wait. I'm going to
I
wait
think
and
the
see what it,
5200 is going to
Yeah.
be VHF, UHF only.
yeah,
Well-
that's the reason I got rid of the 5100.
Yeah.
The 7100 does all the same things.
I think the X26 is going to be the 7200 or 7300, whatever the next one in line is. Or it's a replacement for the 7100.
They just released the Mark II. I don't know they'll.
Not the 7300. I that was a football.
You mean the
Now,
7100?
What they
yeah,
need
it's
is,
7110.
what they need is a replacement for the 7851. However, the 7760 is not it.
Yeah.
No,
But
that is
the-
not a contest station.
No, it is not.
The one thing I wish they would jump on board with, because Kenwood's getting it right, Yaesu got it definitely right, is the speaker in the head.
Yes.
And Yaesu has the mic in the head. I have one Cat 6 cable going to my trunk area where my radio is. And
Yeah.
I have it is so much cleaner than having to get a separate speaker.
Right.
I think ICOM and Kenwood are both missing the boat by putting the mic in the body of the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
Absolutely.
5200 mic? Well, we didn't have a mic to look at, so I don't know where it went.
I saw the connection, the RJ45 connection in the body of the radio.
Well, so does Yaesu. You can put it either in the body or the head.
510.
I didn't take that close of a look at the head.
So I
It
think I
seems
have
to me at Tokyo they made a comment that there was no mic in the head.
I honestly can't remember. I'd have to rewatch
Like
my
the
stream on
film.
that.
I like clean installs, and I think Yaesu hit it out of the park with their VHF UHF. Now I'm a big fan of the ICOM 7300. And
But
the
Mike,
Mark
let me
II.
ask a question. With why, like, do you just like the form factor, the look of Yaesu? Is that why you think they hit it out of the park?
No, it's just a lot simpler for installs. 1, 2. I mean, everything's easier. Fusion is easier, even though the repeaters keep burning up. You know,
we've
Fusion
sent our
is a lot
repeater in
easier than
2 or 3
D-Star.
times.
Yeah,
but
we have every club around here has a backup repeater for their Fusion repeaters.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Well, that's
don't even
why
use
my
it on
club
ours.
doesn't use them. We use pies on ours for our digital. We use all Motorola's or our club. But that's where I think the new repeater from Yaesu, it sounds like they're building a true repeater now, not putting 2 mobiles inside a box and calling it a repeater.
Yeah, is that the DR3? Because I saw
Yes.
it there, but I did not get a chance to talk to the rep there.
Yeah, John did a live stream a week or so ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and notice the 7100, the mic's in the head.
I just want to. Now I know this is early. Back to the X26, but that's a huge markdown, and this is the same on the other stores as well. $300 is a huge markdown. So let's say the X26 doesn't show up till late 2027. This just makes me think that this is what it's going to replace. It's going to do everything this can do: 100 watts, VHF, UHF, HF, minus 220.
And likely a color screen.
Color
And by the way,
screen,
if you've ever used that 7100, that is the very first time that ICOM had that interface. So if you're using a 7300, that's the same interface.
yeah.
And it's got D-Star and all of that in it. And you can you can plug a GPS in it, and it just works. So you don't. I just never saw the need for the 5100 after I had the 7100.
Why does ICOM do that? I never understood that. Like, why do they have to sell the bracket separate?
Okay. And here he goes. 7100. The mic goes in the head or the body.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, in the 7100.
give him an option. I'm all good for that. So
And the 7100 has a built-in sound card too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the sound. I have unchecked the boxes, but I don't know.
It wouldn't have to do with your boss, your stream boss, would it?
No. It's just chat it was enabled chat notifications. So every chat it's going to do it, but I just unchecked it and saved it, so it shouldn't do it anymore.
Did anybody hear the quiet
Ham Radio
announcement?
Chick said it's only in the body. Dadgummit.
That's so. I don't understand that.
Well, and for me, because in my truck, I'm probably just going to put VHF, UHF. I'm going to get the Kenwood because I 220 is my favorite band.
Yeah,
we do have
ICOM
220 up here.
Did they
raised
say how
it-
many watts on 220?
20 watts on 220.
I got
wow.
65.
Oh,
Well-
I've got 220 with that too, but
Yeah.
20 watts compared to what a lot of manufacturers are doing nowadays.
Oh
20
yeah.
watts is actually good.
Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah,
are like a couple of watts.
the old Kenwoods, it would be like barely negligible and on
That's-
their power.
I think that's one of the reasons I don't care for the FTX1 as a mobile. I like it as a 705 type portable soda POTA, but as a mobile, unless you of course buy the Optima portion, you're limited on the VHF UHF power as well. So
Yep.
I mean, if you
How's
buy
your
the
Poe
Optima, it's
working?
all moot. You get it, but
Well, yeah. Now that they
Oh.
have the extension cables, you can.
yeah,
But
extension
again,
cables that they weren't going to ever build.
Right.
Yeah,
because it was
right.
Technically
Yeah.
impossible. Sure.
right.
See, there's
Right.
so the people that complain about a $35 and the mount. I did look it up after the stream a while ago. The mount is only $35.99 because I bought it. Someone said it was 70 or 80, and I'm like, that's not that much. 35
Yeah.
is if you need it.
Actually, on that stream, it seems to me DX Engineering had it for like $70.
Well, there's a different. It's something else. It's not your standard little U-shaped metal mount that would come with a Yaesu. But the difference that when I'm looking at the FTX, I keep comparing the FTX. Let's just say the Optima. When I say FTX, it's the full 100 watt. I think that's what they're coming out with is a competitor to the FTX Optima. The thing I like about this O2X compared to the FTX is the head size. It's a more flat mobile type radio, whereas the FTX
Well, but
head,
Right.
although it's nice by itself on the desk, I liked it. It was portable. I liked it. Sitting up on a Lido mount, it's just huge, big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
What was
But
What was ICOM's all mode for a while? Was it the A57?
Yes.
Yeah. So
no.
they've got to come out with something.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
mean the
Yeah.
AC, not ICOM. You mean the AC?
Well, the 7100 is an all mode, isn't it?
But yeah. Well, so what's ICOM all mode?
7100.
7100.
Oh, 7100.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I always looked at that one as a desktop model just because the shape of the head.
I didn't
No.
like the head.
Yes.
That was my problem.
I loved the head
I
in
didn't
my
either.
car. In the car, it set at just the right angle for me to see it. That's one of the
Yes.
reasons I don't like the little screens, even the size of the 510. They're too small for me to
Yeah,
read
it's
while
small.
I'm driving. Yeah. I have a
I tried
400.
punching my call sign in APRS setup in my 510 today with my finger. It's
Oh.
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, it's
so
ridiculous.
small.
Don't get me going on their bad implementation of APRS, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But I will say
every
this.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
the
see how well
5200
ICOM's is for their first.
Right.
It'll
The
be way
5200
better than anything Yaesu's ever put together.
Well, I'm
And it
glad
may-
they're finally rendering it at least.
Yeah.
The
They've
5200
been-
and the X26 both have very nice Yaesu 400-esque screens, perhaps a little
Right.
larger.
Right, and the
Oh,
400 is
Blue Boy,
the
thank you
only
so much.
one that you could actually do APRS halfway decent on, and
Thank
they
you,
got
Blue
rid
Boy.
of that screen.
And
I got to find more of these. I'll mix it up some more in the future.
I still like that one.
Thanks, Blue Boy. You rock.
So did anybody hear the quiet announcement from Yaesu?
No, what was it?
The repeater
The other
No.
or the
Peter?
991A.
991's going
Oh,
away.
yeah.
I heard
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. They
Which
it wasn't quiet. There was an article published on it.
yeah,
I sent a
but, like,
post.
didn't see much hype on it.
Yeah, I put a post
Everybody's
out.
like,
If you guys look at, you want to get Japanese news, ham radio Japanese, you can go to hamlife.jp, and with Google Chrome, just translate it into English. It translates
Yeah.
everything. So if you guys want to get stuff from like that kind of stuff firsthand, you'll get it on Japan Ham Life or hamlife.jp. That's like their main online blogging, whatever post of all things Japan ham radio. So
"Hey, Bill's here. Bill, you should join us."
yeah, Bill, you should.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, because
Who knows where Trout
Bill
is.
was actually there.
The Texan
Yes, he
sent me,
was.
Jason.
Without his kilt, but he was still there.
Yes.
So still, most people in the chat have chosen 80% ham fares for meeting others, and only 20% for old gear. No one for new gear. No one looking for new gear there.
Well,
I bought new gear, but I mean,
I will look for deals. I have found
Right.
a few deals that I still regret that K-Pod, but anyway, that I'm not going to send somebody money to buy something
$35
for me.
one.
No, well, even at $350, it's worth it. Those
Oh, is
things
it?
are
Oh,
they're
okay.
$4.95, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
Yeah, and I just
thought-
got
15.
I just got a K4, and oh my god, I love that radio.
yeah, I saw a Motorola 8500 for $4,000, which I'm sure is a good deal. But I
Yeah.
don't have $4,000 to be spending on that.
So no high terras though.
No, I didn't see any high tears. They're gone, anyways.
The Versatuner 5 and a Dentron, I forget the model number, were two manual tuners I was tempted to get, but I don't really need them right now.
Yeah. Well, I picked up at Belton. I picked up a BT 1500 for $300. Those things are, I mean, again, you have to need ladder line and all of that, but getting a 1500 watt ladder line tuner is, all of them are just expensive. And so I felt lucky to find that one. But
Andrew
the-
should be
the
joining us tonight.
The Versatuner 2 I got, I purchased, there was two, and this one had a dummy load built into it, which is why I chose this. I love that.
yeah. Well, I guarantee you, like, if you keep going to Hamfest, you're going to see more of those. They're around. and so you didn't have to do it this time. You'll find it. You'll find it again.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned, and I haven't been to
No.
Belton yet. And I know Belton's pretty good for that kind of stuff. So
Mhm. It's a lot of old stuff, and there's just a couple of like ABR is there, and there's a vendor that like has the little knick-knack type connectors and
yeah.
stuff, but that's all, and then everything else is private vendors or kind of a flea market thing. Even the outside is a flea market, so it's just one big flea market, which is fun.
So I think I've run this poll into the ground. I think we got everybody in there. Predominantly 80. The favorite part is meeting others over just seeing new gear, old gear presentations. So let's move to the next one, because talking about gear would be the next one if I can find it. Let's try it. Let me close that one, and let's try this one.
So while you're doing that queuing up, Paul,
Yeah.
I'm curious, why any reason we didn't see the usuals from like Jason and folks with live streams?
I think Josh was there was a couple other live streamers that don't normally
evening,
live stream.
Right.
I don't know. I wasn't over at their camp as much as I was last year. So I'm not sure. I know there's been a lot more videos and a lot more YouTubers out there doing stuff this year. So there should be lots of content. In fact, I think you mentioned it, Eric, before we started, seeing all the content and stuff. So those who didn't make it have tons of content. The Broke Ham, Andrew did a lot. Frank, Tank Radio. I mean, Ham Radio 2.0, Crash Course. Everybody did a lot. Digital Rancher, he did some satellite work. So there is a lot to see. Did I miss?
I think.
Oh yeah, Blue Boy. Sorry,
I'm kind of
Blue Boy,
supposed
you
Go
are
ahead.
Blue Boy is the. I didn't see it because I'm looking at our StreamYard chat, so my window's too small. But Blue Boy, you are the current stream boss with your 500 health points there in my screen. So congratulations with the chat or with.
Now,
the super
did you
chat.
guys not have a YouTubers forum kind of thing?
I don't
No, we
think
didn't.
they
That
did
was
one like
Huntsville.
Huntsville. Yeah, Huntsville does that, but I don't.
Yeah.
we were talking about doing one for DFW Hamfest for those that are coming to that.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
talking about doing that one. Ham Expo, Michael.
Ham Expo.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I
think
kept
we'll-
calling
yeah.
Hamvention. I kept calling it Hamcom. So there you go.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh god.
Wait a minute. Ham X is up our neck of the woods. What's going on?
Yeah. I miss Hamcom.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably have a table. I'll have a table.
Mhm.
I'll have a tattletale. No, I'll have a table because I got a lot of stuff I need to offload.
He'll have.
So I might just do a live stream from the table at DFW Ham Expo, but I know Mike will probably do something. WTF Radio, Sean might do something. So I'm sure some other people will do stuff.
Yeah, Sean sent me a deal inviting me to come down, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it down.
How long is that drive? 6 hours? 6.5?
6 hours.
Oh, that's a short drive.
The drive's no big of a deal, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it down.
That's a short drive compared to my drive to Hamvention.
Wait a minute, that's the second weekend, right?
Eric's going to drive down.
I won't be able to make it down. My club's
That's
my club will be
2027.
planning field day that
An entire day drive.
You're doing field day on a different day.
No, we'll be planning field day that
Oh,
Saturday.
planning field day. Okay.
Yeah. And I signed up to run field day for the club for the second year in a row.
Sorry to hear it, Don.
No,
Which
I
club?
enjoy it.
Which club?
Cedar Creek Lake
Oh, okay.
down here.
Well, I haven't asked or mentioned it yet. I was still hoping someone else would step up, but I don't think anyone stepped up at our club, K5L Arcade, to run it, and so I've been tempted to do that. Jason, Frank, those guys haven't solidified their plans yet, so I thought, well, maybe this year I'll take a break, go back and help out the club. So I may be trying to help or co-help run our club field day this year, and it's been about 4 years since I've helped. So probably time that I help with our club again.
Are
I'm
y'all?
curious with you guys with your clubs. Like when it comes to field day, do you guys do anything community focused at all?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we take our
usually we'll have
trailer
like
out.
We do
We
a
did.
PIO table. We do a POTA, not a POTA. What's it called?
GOTA station.
GOTA station. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Get on the air.
But like
yeah.
nothing like a demo kind of like education kind of public thing at all?
Well,
We try to.
we're in a public area and we have signs out, but and we're basically saying, hey, and we've had people come and we sit there and talk to them and visit with them and tell them what we're doing and why we're doing it and that kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
but like specifically, and we do publish too in the newspapers because you get points for that, right?
Yep.
And letting the public
Oh, that's
know.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hi everyone. Just a heads up.
Welcome,
Jason
Frank.
just ended, so everybody's coming over.
Okay.
So
I will
EOD
say we
says to
kind
do flyers and community outreach. That's something to think about.
Mhm, yeah.
we kind of do like Don does, but we start getting it out in the community. We take our trailer out. We set up get on the air station. We set up at a school. The two cross streets where we set up, the traffic is awesome. Last year, I get on the air station. There was nothing but kids on our get on the air station all day long.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
So it was pretty awesome, and they were these kids were just, I mean, having a blast.
Yeah.
I think that would be so like the 5-2 challenge and some other things that some guys have brought up and been doing. I think that would be a cool challenge to like get, if you got a niece or a nephew or someone, get youth on the air thing to like encourage and get them to get their license, not just get on the air, but to get their license like once a year. Like, all right, I'm going to help this nephew has showed interest. I'm going to help him get his license this year, or some kind of a get youth to get that new generation to get going on the air and get licensed.
But,
That'd be
but
kind of fun to do.
remember, youth on the air is anyone 35 years and younger.
Younger, yeah.
Remember the hobby.
Darn it, I'm 2 years too late. Tim says AWRL will send you up to 100 flyers per flyer for free.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
They have.
I think we'll have to
They
do
cut back on some
yeah.
of their flyers from what I've heard.
we'll have to do a live stream before then and talk about
Right.
field day.
And
Sure.
for you guys that are in Texas, are you inside or outside?
We have both. We actually have one club that's handling the flea market outside, but we have I forgot. It's like 25,000 square feet, or maybe
It's talking
a
about
little bit
field day, I
less.
think.
But I think it's about 20. Oh, for field day. Sorry,
Yeah, field day. Yeah.
guys. I'm so tired. I'm still recovering from the trip.
The K5 LRK Club, I believe, is at a park, which is
Yeah.
a park that I don't like. I like to be in air conditioning. But I'm an
Well,
Idahoan. I'm not a,
Yeah.
I'm not a blood Texan, so I don't like the humidity.
The RWK's inside just because they work through the EOC, and I know a lot of people can't
We lost
get
Tom
their
again.
EOCs to participate. So if you want to go inside, K5 RWK is in a air conditioned facility. It has to be on or capable of being completely run on shore power or on backup
Yeah,
power,
backup
which
power.
all of the EOCs are.
so Jody, the only way that's going to happen.
Frank is leaning outside of the pole.
No.
I know. Well,
lean back the other way, Frank.
How can we move the pole, Paul? I was trying to move it over.
He
there.
keeps trying to go in the corners.
Frank, hold that thought.
I'm just peeking out from the pole.
Hold that
Jody,
thought. I'm going to get rid of it. Let's go over it real quick. So 50% accessories. That's all things other than antenna radio. And then second, tied antennas and used old items. So still big ticket items, new items was the lowest. So
Nobody
interesting.
brings that much cash.
The one time that you want to do the big ticket items is when they are there are very few of them available, and the only place to get them is there because the FTX 1F. You remember the fiasco on that where all the guys picked them up at the fan
The
fest?
FTX1 gate. Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
yes,
DX1.
yes.
How to sell the radio out from underneath people who own.
Yeah, who are on the waiting list. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
all right.
Go ahead,
so,
Frank.
So Jody said newspapers, perhaps the least effective way to reach the Utes. N5 SKT dancing in a TikTok, that's what will get them. Jody, only for the right super chat will that
John.
happen.
Don,
Right.
we can make it happen.
And a hula skirt.
Don,
No,
Don,
No,
let's
we
get
don't-
together. We're
we
gonna do
don't
it.
need we don't need another pink tutu running around a ham.
Yeah. We don't even
Right,
need
so-
Dawn to do
we-
it.
we-
just need a
we
face
actually-
and an AI.
Right?
So let's welcome real quick Andrew Brockham. Thanks for joining.
Howdy, howdy.
Who has
Michael forced me to
recently
get on.
he recently breached 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
A shout out.
Where's the applause button?
Very well.
There we go. We found the actual root cause of the FTX One gate.
Yeah.
But Andrew, you said something in chat.
What's that?
You're here against your will, aren't you?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm being forced to be here.
Sorry to
You
hear.
know, you're
I
still
was
welcome.
in bed. I was like getting ready to fall asleep, and then Michael's like, "Get on." I'm like, "All right."
Mike claims to
Oh,
have
he has
started the
that much
FTX
power.
gate. That
Well, he
There's our mess
did.
dealer.
that
In a way, he
tuner-
did because he
Yeah.
bought it. He bought it. And everybody saw him with it.
that tuner,
he-
the whole
he-
tuner thing was a joke.
Yeah,
That was
he
crazy.
brought it to the Cowtown Hamfest.
Yeah, he's trying to sell it. Yeah, I offloaded mine, but yeah, the tuner he got, that was a joke. But let's try to go back to Andrew. Let's go to Andrew. Let's go get back on the topic. Andrew, tell us about your Dayton. Was that your first time? I can't remember.
That was my.
Oh no, I met
second
you
time.
last year. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I met
yeah.
you last year.
Yeah,
I do have to say something
about.
about. I do have to say something about meeting Andrew. You see how low he is on the screen
Yeah.
right now.
I get that a lot. Yeah.
You never know how tall somebody is until you truly meet him.
Yeah.
He towers me.
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot tall. He just towered
He is-
me.
He is not Hobbit sized, as his
No.
image may now look.
Yeah, no. I
That's that
shrink
high
myself
resolution
down to
background.
fit on the screen. Yeah.
Here, Andrew, just for you.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
That's
Just put
Frank's
yourself
real
back in the
size,
lake there,
though.
Frank.
Right.
All right, Andrew,
Well,
go ahead. What did
yeah.
you like, dislike? What did you, improvements?
I'm I'm this size because I fit in this background like this when I'm at work.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I forgot about that background.
Yeah. No, yeah. So it's my second year. First year, you never really know what to do. I showed up with a media pass. I interviewed a few people. But this year I kind of like went in with more of a game plan, and I still feel like I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. Like I'm just sitting here
yeah.
going like, man, I didn't talk to these people or those people. Like I really would have like kicking myself for not going to talking to a lot of people. So I need more of me. So I think next year I actually got somebody else that wants to come with me next year too. So I might actually get a cameraman for all 3 days. That'd be pretty awesome.
Nice.
Actually, question.
the
Does
footage.
Josh bring a cameraman with him? Who's that kid who he totes with him? I can't figure that out.
That's Loyal / Zach. That's one of his moderators that's been
Yeah.
with him forever. Zach is
Oh.
really cool if you ever get a chance to meet him.
Yeah.
He
Zach
helps
is
him a lot. Anytime anytime
Yeah.
Josh is out and about, it seems like he's always with him.
Yeah. Saturday I brought a friend with me who wasn't a ham and he went to college for video production. So he was my cameraman.
cool.
And I tell you what, that spoiled me because his footage was so much better than any of the footage that I shoot. So yeah, it was kind of
Awesome.
nice. But yeah, as far as good stuff I got, I mean, I think the big ticket thing that I got was I got a Vibraplex Lightning for a
nice.
decent price. And then I did get a bunch of antennas. So
Yeah, you got the arrow, right?
no, I got the ARRL Yagi.
Oh,
Isn't that an arrow?
maybe I'm thinking
already?
of Bricker. Did Bricker get the arrow? Maybe
Yeah, he
Bricker
got an arrow. Yeah.
Oh, Bricker got the arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, for satellite.
It's not the ARRL is not priced like an arrow. I'll tell you that.
No, well,
Yeah.
Only $100. So yeah. No, I had a great time though. So the best part of Hamvention is honestly just the people. You can go with almost an empty pocket and just kind of walk around and chit chat with everybody.
Yeah, so that was the first. That was for those who missed it. The first question poll we put out was, "What is your favorite part of Ham Fair?" And 81% was meeting others over new gear, old gear, and presentations. So that is definitely a general consensus there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
well, how
Welcome,
many
Mike.
here who did go, or actually in any Hamfest, how many actually buy a lot of like boat anchors and bring them home? I'm curious because I don't at all. That's my rule.
I
don't
would
buy-
love to. I would love to. I don't have a good space set up for that kind of stuff. Like I'm already stretched for space in my office.
I got
Well-
plenty of boat anchors, so they weren't boat anchors when I first got them.
Right, but
Yeah.
you must have an empty storage unit.
You go pay for
I'd
it, Eric?
like to.
I use my
like-
boat anchors to collect dust.
I've got two 20-foot Connex boxes on my property
There you
here.
go. There's the person who knows how to spend money right.
Don, you got a whole shack that you built. You got
Yeah.
all the space in the world, man. You could have so many boat anchors in that shack.
Well, I'm not going to go over my radios. That we can do that another day.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
I mean, Don,
that'll be
you've
a
got enough
series.
room.
He's only got 3 in there.
And
That'll be
guys,
a
he's got enough.
series.
He's got enough property. He's got a 160 meter sky loop.
Yeah.
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 I'm working on getting it up. I have a 160 meter doublet right now, but yeah, that is my goal,
Yeah.
and I've got plenty of room for it.
The thing that made me jealous of this place is he can open up the door to the shack and shoot.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's say this back.
I was jealous
actually,
at that point.
This is actually some land that's in our family, so I'm hoping one day to maybe be able to put a nice big antenna up there one day. But
Mm.
it's usually where I go and try to operate kind of like portable.
I was just looking
Yeah.
at land on Zillow again, dreaming
Oh boy.
areas I want to buy land and
Yeah.
There's some
no
nice
CCNRs, no HOA, no restrictions.
Not,
Yeah.
150 acres, Paul, and high elevation, 800, sitting in the middle of Maine. Beautiful spot.
Nice.
A
Well,
couple towers.
yeah, out here it's pretty crazy because you can just like do your own electric work, everything. There's nobody comes and inspects anything. Even the electric guys, when they come out and do stuff, they go, "Yeah, we don't need any permits or anything. We don't do that around here."
Just hand them a beer, say hello, ask them how the family is.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, someday I thought about having an electrician come check my work on the sub panel and everything I put in, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I follow code by looking online and reading the code, and then I
Boy.
get the right type of wire, I get the right type of conduit, I get the right type of.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Well, I had an
Um,
electrician come out and do my shack and run the power
Yeah.
to that. And I was afraid that I'd have to have permits and all that stuff, even to bring the shed in and all. And the city says you do, but if you try to call them, they go, "No, we don't have a department that does that."
Well, I think that's yeah.
But if you want to pay us
Closer into
money, we'll take money.
Closer,
Sure.
the closer to Dallas or major cities you get, I think that's going to change. But when you get further out, it's
Yeah, that's what I love about living out here. But hey, you got to
Right.
do it, Paul.
sorry, Frank.
For what?
I guess it's not going to work. Oh, I have to stop the other one. I never stopped it. There we go.
Oh, another poll's going up. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, this one's
Yeah,
wider.
Paul, could you just slide that over to the right just a little bit because it's kind of taking up too much of my corner.
Hmm.
It's like who do I not want to be seen?
You
Michael,
might want to go to another view there, Paul, if you've got like a condensed squished view.
Who do I want? Those are the four I can. That's the only four places I can put it.
I think it's
So, Paul-
perfect right there.
Paul, what you do, you
It
switch
is, it
Dawn
is.
and me
Link, right?
around. You put
No,
me in the
that's-
center square, Dawn
Why?
down
You
here.
can move. You can move, Frank.
I know. And I
The next poll is going to be
yourself a
who
little
should I
bit.
cover up with the poll window?
It's only the people in the corners.
Yeah, just those four.
In that case,
Hey now. So, all right. Let's see if we had any questions.
Don't want to go to Dayton Hamfest? Absolutely. Will I be able to? I think it was a miracle I went this time.
Well, from my standpoint, I have two choices next year. I can either go to Huntsville or I could go to Dayton.
Mhm.
You guys tell me which I should go.
Well, I would like to go to Huntsville. But from what I've heard, it's like 2 buildings, and then you're just out hanging around.
I'm not going to the
campfire with
Hamfest in
everyone.
Huntsville. If I go to Huntsville, it's all to go to the park.
Yeah, if you want to see ham radio stuff and a ham fair, Dayton 100%. If you want to go and be more social, be more all that, then Huntsville.
33 years young ham. I've seen a lot of Hamfest, so I've already
Yeah.
done the
This
Yeah,
being my
Huntsville is-
first Dayton, and I don't think there was the 30,000 people out there that they've said that they've had in the past. Because
They-
one, it was
Did you
raining
not-
too, it was a lot of gas.
They did a final
They
count.
They did a final count, Michael. They
Yeah.
sold almost 38,000 tickets.
Did it look like 38,000, Brocam?
Now here's what's weird is when they were pulling tickets, when they were doing the drawings, they were calling numbers in the 60-something thousands. So did people just buy multiple tickets, or why would they have?
I don't
Okay.
know.
All that
I,
is?
I truth be told, I had 2 tickets because I knew I was bringing
okay.
my non-ham guy, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna have 2 entries. So.
All right, that makes
It
sense.
didn't help me none, but
Mhm.
as far as there being actually that many people there, like I don't know. It felt
It
like
didn't
it
seem
day
like it.
one when I was. It took me an hour to get into the park, and I was like an hour early. You know,
Ziggy.
It took me forever.
Ziggy bought all this. Oops, wrong one. Ziggy bought all the
job.
spare tickets.
Paul, bring
I hope he did.
bring me up on big
Ziggy
screen.
Ziggy is somebody I wish was there because I
Yeah.
think we would have an
Yeah,
absolute blast.
we missed you, Ziggy. I'm hearing someone talk in the stream, but I don't see them talking,
It's
so
in
I'm just going to ignore
Paul.
it.
Paul, so,
I'm just gonna ignore it.
solo me. You know, Todd's not even paying attention.
Embiggen
but-
him, please.
but Paul
Embiggen
should
him.
get-
Oh my gosh! Here, how about
Why
this?
do we
really
want to
want to-
embiggen him?
Why do we? Yeah.
That's about as embiggening as you're going to get.
That's all you get, Frank.
So,
Here we go.
so from
Go
from
for it.
Dayton Hamvention's official Twitter feed, 37,924 attendees.
Okay, how do they know that? That may be tickets
Yeah.
sold, but I don't think there was 30,000.
Yeah, they don't scan you when you go in or anything. So
No.
You just kind of walk.
it
You
could
kind
just
of
be
flash your
tickets
ticket.
sold.
Don't they hand out like badges and stuff though?
Yeah.
We don't need
Well,
no
that-
stinking
But,
badges.
but they
You've been
they
wrong
could
your whole
easily
life.
count
I'm
those.
sorry, I have to be the one to tell you.
All right.
So yeah, the 37,920, almost 38,000 tickets.
Okay, you can go back, Frank.
Right.
Ziggy, I saw so many nice manual tuners.
hmm
There were a lot. I thought about picking one up. I probably should have.
I need to pick
yeah,
one up.
he had his eye on one on the live stream. I'm like, is Ziggy online?
150
He would-
for
he
a
would tell you that-
Versatuner 5, clean.
Yeah, there's.
And that's
That's
when
not
you look
bad.
at the average price. 140 was the low, so it was it was good.
They had a version of it that was a 1,500 watt version too. That we saw.
Oh,
That was online.
that's why Ziggy didn't go.
Yeah,
He'd probably be buying too many of them.
the 5 I think is 1,500 watts.
See, I
Oh,
should
is
have, I
think
should have
so.
texted Ziggy a picture of that, and he would still have to spend the money. You know.
All right, let me. I don't want Frank to get a crick in his neck here before work tonight. Let me
Oh,
stop
I'm
that.
fine.
So pretty even, yes and maybe. So it's good to see very few no's. So hopefully we'll see more people out next year. That's good to see.
Yeah,
I'm being told that next year we're going to get an Airbnb up there because I'm being told that I am taking my oldest son on
Nice.
one of the days.
nice.
Oh,
Airbnb is the way to go.
Can
So
somebody
that's the
ask
thing-
the question? Who's
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
guardian? Who's the guardian of all the campsites at Xenia? Like I find
No,
like
it's
I
at-
put in 2 years ago for a campsite on their list
a-
of proposed.
Not
They
to
say
be
someone has to
morbid, but
die.
yeah, somebody has to die.
That is ridiculous. That is just
Eric,
absolutely
Eric,
ridiculous.
well,
If there's
to
any
be
sad
honest-
hams you want to get rid of that come to those.
To be
things.
honest, there's very few sites when you look at it. It's a very small area to camp.
Sure.
It's like 15.
They actually had 2 areas to camp there. There's one at the front entrance as well, and I think those are even more coveted.
There's
Go
a
ahead, Chris.
right down the road.
Sure.
That's what I'm going to end up doing next year. And right now, I'm still trying to fight to find a place to stay for Huntsville. I might be staying a half hour away.
Well, Huntsville this year is going to
Well-
be impossible. You're too late to the game for that.
I
They've
may-
already got that
I may
all
have
booked
a-
up.
I may have a room for an Airbnb, but worst case, if you can bring a tent or something, I have one of the remote sites as well.
No,
Well, I'm looking.
guys,
I was
don't get
looking
me-
for the remote site.
Yeah, don't get me wrong about the camp. I just find it very surprising that they covet those spots. Like you think
Yeah,
they'd want to have
yeah.
fresh rotation through,
You'd
to
think.
like be able to bring new people in and give us other people opportunities. It's kind
Yeah,
of
it's
bizarre.
just very limited the number there.
Yeah,
Eric,
and then
sad
they-
hams will be sad hams, and they hold
That-
those.
That's where they're all hanging out at Dayton.
Yeah.
Well,
And you know
Well,
what? And there were
remember-
quite a few spots empty actually, which was frustrating because you see these people that didn't show up or for whatever reason. It's like that's really iritating. They
That's
should
what I was
lose their
waiting for.
spot for the next year if they didn't show up.
Well, and I
I'd agree.
found out from some friends, actually some people I follow on Instagram, they're staying out at the campsite at the campground down the road, and they're just having as much fun as Huntsville. So why not stay there and have as much fun as they are? Because you're in a state forest.
Yeah, well, dude, but you got it right. Like, what's going to happen is that everybody's going to gravitate towards these outside places, and they're going to become like what Huntsville is now. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Mesh dealer Dave says exactly. There were a lot of empty spots. He's on the list, though.
Yeah.
Dave, we're all on the list. Good luck.
So if you guys feel that way, ask Jason why he won't give up his spot.
Because Jason actually goes, Don. We're talking about
and the party is at Jason's.
Well,
wheel.
the guy that's not there this year may end up going next year. You know,
If there's somebody who did not show this year and they've had a site, this is my suggestion to Dara. They should lose that spot. They should go to the next person because it's ridiculous to have such a coveted thing where people don't show up and people are waiting to do it.
I'll do you one better. If they have a spot reserved, say I reserved spot 69 4 years ago. If I haven't shown up in 2 years, give spot 69 to the next person on the list.
I say 1 year.
2 years. That's it.
I say one.
I say give them 5 years. You get 5 years consecutive, and then after that, you're back in the pool. And then
that's true too. That's a good way to do it.
No, Eric, 2 years, 5 years. You know, someone else might lose. You know, the incentive to go. That's why I think 2 years.
Or you put your stipulation in there, Frank, where you're like, hey, you didn't show up last year because there's nobody there, and you didn't show up this year. So then, you know, you forfeit your 3 years that you have the opportunity to, you know, to bid in for. But
that works.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to look this tuner up. The battleship of all tuners. So I'll look that one up. I'll have to check the video again.
Jody, I'll keep that spot all the years. Don't worry. And hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie. Welcome. Right, couldn't QSO you all today, but you were kind of soft into me here into Texas. But I know you hit other Texas stations.
That's why I got to get an HF rig in the truck. There's so many times my ham alert goes off, and it's just I'm driving.
Yeah.
Hey, don't feel bad,
Dude,
Andrew.
I love having HF in my truck. I'm telling you, if you can't do that, then get yourself a Flex, and then you can hit them up anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, I got Vaughn yesterday while I was out in the park while they were traveling to the park that they were going to. I didn't get Jules, but I got Vaughn, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's let's see. I'm just checking chat again. Make sure have I missed any chat. If we've missed something that you wanted us to talk about,
Speaking of ham alert,
put it in the chat again.
Oh yeah, did you get your kilo? I'm curious.
I think she did when I think she was at 15 when I had to walk away at 15 to go.
Nice.
They're with POTA Power, for those who don't know. Okay.
Jody said, Eric, propose a new policy. Keep your spot for only 2 years unless you bequeath greater than 6 figures to the ARRL from your estate. Yeah, that works.
Thinking, Jody.
Paul.
So
I got this comment coming in. 1,000% better with the food.
So
And
I have
Hara
not been to
Reno was-
Xenia. I went to Hera a couple times. I just from what I see on the live streams and the YouTubes, absolutely agree, Doc. Absolutely.
First
agree.
of all, I love Xenia. I couldn't live in Dayton, but I could 100% live in Xenia. That is a beautiful town.
Yeah.
And yes, she got her 3rd kilo last night.
Very cool.
Nice.
Oh,
Thanks for being a member. It's good to see you too.
Paul
It's
and
good to
Mike,
meet everybody.
did
I don't
you guys
even
go to the
remember
Troll
everybody I met. Yes, we did.
And so was it better this year than previous years? Like with the whole money issue and all the other stuff that Kyle and Jason usually mention?
I think so. I haven't talked to Kyle or Jason about it after the fact. I don't think there was any weird fiascos. This is again my second year. I went earlier this year so that I could get a seat and eat and be done, so that then I can socialize more, and that worked out better. So
I
think we're gonna get
any fiasco. So
well. I don't know if it's been publicized yet, so I won't say anything. Bill at 12 months. Thanks for your support.
Oh, cool.
Bill, it was great to see you, sir.
Yeah, Bill's a great guy too. BT 1500A. BT 1500. Okay, I'll look at these.
Yeah, that's the one I bought, right? The
Oh,
BT
okay.
1500, but that's a ladder line tuner.
Yes, yeah, and I can't really do that currently. I mean, I could do some kind of a flat pass through, maybe through the window, but that would be very awkward from how I'm set up right now.
Of course, I know why Ziggy wants it, but
Ziggy
Bill-
wants all the tuners.
Bill
Yeah.
actually got his shirt the smart way. Bill did Razorback for 3 months, got his shirt, and then switched to Piglet.
Oh, Paul,
To
I keep
continue
forgetting to tell you that I still need a shirt. I keep forgetting. I meant to tell you before Hamvention so you could just bring it with you.
I know I should have, and I
forgot.
missed it, and I'd forgotten again already. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
need
not
to-
worried about
if you guys, just hit me up in Discord or email me if I've missed your month. I try to stay on top of it, but it gets harder and harder the more memberships I get. So,
And if
Yeah.
you have any complaints, kamrd@icloud.com.
yeah.
Yep.
So here's the thing. So I gave my kind of, I guess that's my only real gripe. And granted, yes, it's better than previous venues where they've had it, which I wouldn't know because I haven't been at. But I really wish that there was some kind of larger area for camps. That would be nice.
Yeah.
But are there any other gripes? What people think could be an improvement for those who went to Dayton, or if you didn't go and you haven't heard what you would like to be at a ham fair, throw it in the chat.
it's too big and it's too crowded. That's why I won't go, honestly.
Well, see,
I'm
I
not
didn't.
gonna go
I didn't
to
feel
Dayton.
like there were 37,000 people
No.
there. It did not feel like that at all.
But that just means it's big, and to me, it's
They are stretched. They are.
Go
They
ahead.
are stretched across 5 buildings.
well. And then
Well-
the lines I've seen where you wait an hour in a line to get in, without one of those nice passes y'all have. I mean, no, I'm not.
That
John,
line.
you
That
can
line
get
is
one of
gone
those
in. That line
passes.
is gone in 20 minutes. There's no
Yeah.
line after the first 20 minutes.
Let me throw this out
All
to you,
do is
Don.
hold your pass up and they let you in.
I've only seen like the pictures, and it seems like no, I'm not
No,
going to.
20 minutes and it's gone.
Yeah.
Coming
ahead, Eric.
from the other side of like Hamfest, like our big Hamfest up here in the Northeast is HamX or Ham Exhibition,
Mhm.
and it's at a hotel. And Todd can confess the same thing. It's pretty pitiful in terms of scale to some of the other stuff, and it's not like we long for being able to have stuff like you guys have at Hamvention and obviously Hamcation and stuff like that. That camping capability, that type of stuff. And so, for us to do Hamfest up here, that's one thing we get pissed off all the time. It's like you get there, you show up in the parking lot, you walk through the exhibitors. The big thing that they pitch is all about the forums, and it's like, how many more times do I have to go to a POTA forum or talk about contesting?
It's like you could do the POTA forum. You know more about it than the guy presenting it.
Yeah.
And then the food is the worst because it's the hotel food, so it's never that great. And so I want to go to one of those larger fests just to see the difference. But I think the whole community stuff really needs to be played up a lot more.
Yeah.
Hey,
Julia, I will be looking for you when you and Caitlin activate tomorrow. Dave said it felt like 37,000. Dave and Betty were extremely busy the whole time.
So
Well,
was
Yeah.
Gio at the Radio Oddity booth and Boondock Echo Mark. They were just I put it so for those that don't know, Mark during my Friday live stream I asked him if he had a chance to try to pork chop or the churro yet, and he said no, I haven't had. I can't leave the booth. It's been too crowded. I put out the bat signal to the ham tubers on site and went, hey, if anyone can help get Mark a pork chop or a gyros, it would be wonderful. Like he said, 5 or 6 different people came up to him offering him one. He managed to sneak away earlier Saturday to get one. So it was very busy.
So
Actually,
Ben Williams.
Hold on a second. I got 3
Go ahead,
goals
Chris.
that I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
I'm going to try to get to Huntsville. I'm going to try to get to
1 month
Dayton,
old,
basically,
Jimmy.
and I want to get up to Nearfest because I want
Nearfest,
that that atmosphere that where you're camping with your fellow hams
Yeah.
and having some fun.
But
I know
yeah.
Dayton won't. I just know that already. So a lot of that, K8 ZI Zanzibar, India, Her and I have been chatting back and forth on Instagram, and she's a newer ham that's an extra doing CW and everything. She's out of Chicago, and I believe she had a picture with Mark, and I believe she had a picture with you, Paul, that I saw. But, you know, those are the people that will do great things.
Yeah.
All right, I'm watching chat.
Thanks, Andrew.
So
I just saw that. Oh, geez.
yes,
Yeah.
Great.
yes, my match dealer was there.
So let me go over a couple of things real quick before they scroll out of my view.
Mm-hmm.
So Coder Jim has never waited to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Williams, if you get there at 9, you basically walk in. So I know Broke Ham, and I think Michael and a few others did. I remember, I think, Andrew, you showed the line, right? You kind of walked down a little bit, kind of showed the line.
I did
Or
not.
am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah.
No,
I
walked
showed
out.
the line
someone
on
else.
Friday. I did on
Paul,
Friday.
Okay.
Paul
But did you walk the line? No, I'm just
does
kidding.
that every time.
I don't walk the line.
So you got to remember, when they're
crossed it.
filming those with their media passes to go in, they can be up to an hour early before the gates are open. So if they're showing up 15 minutes before 9, they're really not letting anybody in. They did start early, but if you show up, like Coder Jim said, or Ben, if you show up at 9 or 9:30, you're not missing anything, and you will not wait in line. Now, your parking will be farther, but the DARA group that does Hamvention, the Dayton Amateur Radio Association, they have buses, little golf carts and buses, and all sorts of things. So don't let the line stop. It's only really there for the person.
Paul, here's the hot tip for that. You get there early to park, so you get the closer spot, but then you wait until 9:30 to go in the gate. Then you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only day I went in early was Saturday, and it's because I had my friend with me, and I was like, let's get in and find a good spot to get situated so I can go over some stuff with you. All the other days, it's just like I saw the line and everything, and I'm just like, I could walk by, but like I'll just wait. Like I'm just gonna sit in my truck and chill out for a minute.
Well, Paul and I got there later on Saturday, and we had to park it a little bit further out, but it wasn't bad at all. It really wasn't.
Yeah.
And you know, but Friday we got there early and got pretty close to the front.
What time Friday was that, Mike? Because I was actually live streaming with the Shannon on Brew and Activate like around 10 to 11, and she was already getting text saying the line is like literally like almost 1.5 miles, 2 miles long.
Yeah.
And that was a slight exaggeration on Shannon's part, but
okay, I can only go from what she tells me.
but the line, in your car, the line. I remember last year the line was long. The line was not long this year in the car, any of the days. But last year, I remember waiting. It was probably a good mile or 1.5 miles. It was 45 minutes waiting to turn off of the road into the parking. But it wasn't like that this year. They moved things a lot quicker, I noticed.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a lot of people were actually parking at the high school and catching the bus over.
Yeah, and you can catch a school bus in. So there's a lot of options.
Well, Google had us reroute.
Emily did it. Just parked at the high school, easy. Get in the bus.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. The other thing that gets me is I can't have that much time off work. I got a choice, either Huntsville or Dayton.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to Huntsville because you're staying in a park. You're sitting around with those guys all night long. It's just 100% fun for an entire week.
Yeah. I met Pepe too.
Yeah.
He showed up at vendor night and he has that logo on his shirt. So I looked at him. Of course, I didn't recognize the face, but then I don't know if he said Pepe before that or I saw his logo. I'm like, oh, Pepe. That was very cool. He was one of the fun ones to meet.
4 days. What was 4 days like? Was it actually wall to wall?
Oh my gosh.
I only did vendor night, and that was crowded.
Yeah.
I was going to say. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah. No, I started laughing. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because you were literally rubbing shoulders in every other body part to get from one end to the other.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, that's the other thing I keep seeing. It's like,
Eric, tell me you didn't watch Ham Shack TV without telling me.
I did, but in essence, the only part I really caught was the important part where Grouch basically slandered me the whole entire time, saying I was in there. So,
That was classic.
That
was classic.
Well, I got to watch the replay
defend the
with
guy
him.
who can only defend himself in chat, but whatever.
Yeah. I'm bummed Grouch didn't join us tonight. Hope he's okay.
He's probably.
So no, he's fine. He's
I don't
hanging
know.
out
He
with
jumped-
Carlos. Carlos did a jump at the beginning of Jason's live stream, and Paul was doing groundwork stuff.
Okay, well, they both could have joined us and told us about the jump too, because they did a jump for the youth on the air for ARRL. It was pretty cool to watch.
I just want to talk about how cool that was, because it's like I was actually sitting there watching it when it was going to go on, and then they were like, "Yeah, we haven't heard from him. It's not happening. It's definitely canceled." So I was like, I went and I found you, Paul, and we went and found you, Michael, and Chris over in one of the tents, and we sat down. And all of a sudden, I hear the faintest little Kilo 9 Oscar Lima, and I'm like, "What is that?" Is that Carlos? And he's like, he's looking for Steve. So then it's like I'm like running around trying to find anybody that knows where Steve is, and somebody found him, and everything got set up. But it was just like a real rush to like, let's get everybody back out here because we thought it was just done.
Paul,
He was like Steve Rogers. He was like Captain America when he was by himself against Thanos.
Yeah,
his headpiece crackles, and all of a sudden he hears, "On your left."
And Tim, yes, the gal that was working the Utes group for Carlos Jump did yell at Pepe.
Yeah.
Pepe, I spent more at vendor night than I did at Hamvention.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask, because I remember
gonna say,
you
what'd you
talking
come
about
back
how
with?
much you spent.
Yeah, well, the biggest expenditure, which I've wanted for a while, which I put up, was the modern Morse key. He was there.
I got it.
I got the tricolor. Love it. This thing is solid. Now I know that I showed in some of my thing. I started with this $65 one, similar size, right? And it's made of metal. I don't know what the internals look like because it's not clear, but this one is definitely solidly built. Magnets on the bottom. It's got a serial number, see-through on the top, and he's a stand-up guy, Aaron, that makes these. So
Yeah, and
Well, and we know you'll at least use yours, Paul, because I know Grouch has one, and it still sits on his desk.
so Paul, did you replace your Allen wrenches? Did you seriously saw it in my video?
Replace what? Yeah, I saw it. So I have one Allen wrench, and it's supposed to come with two. There's a hole here, so it was here. And I think when I saw Michael's video, some Allen wrenches were on the table. Oh, I think it was taken out and used, and it wasn't put back in. But I've got so many extra Allen wrenches from thing. I'm sure I can put one in the box. Not a big deal.
So Jody, instead of trying to type, Jody, instead of trying to type this all out to you, Pepe was yelled at because it was announced that the only jump Carlos was able to do wound up being for the kids only. Pepe was just interested in what was going on. He wasn't going to actually try and contact Carlos, as far as I know, but he was interested in what was going on with the use, and the person that was with them yelled at him.
Here's the other purchase. It's going to be fun. I got a lot of DIY kits. Walter, if you're in chat, I've got your kits as well. From Ham Radio Duo. I got the Pebble HF.
See if you got one of those.
Yeah,
That's
I bought a key
wanted.
from them, and I think that's the only purchase I made that night was the key.
On my bag of stickers. There's all the stickers in a bag.
Did they have any of the antennas? I have one of those.
Yes, okay, antennas, yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah, I'd like one.
And 45, I actually asked that question to a few people. I said, and one other YouTuber who shall remain nameless said, "I really don't care."
Yeah.
Pack 10 of 40 meter elements. He ran out of last year. I bought the 20 meter last year. He ran out of the 40 meter elements. I got the 20 meter K6ARK infed last year. Now I got the 100 meter kit. I mean 100 meter, 100 watt.
100 watt.
And this one, the Elmer, he makes custom shrink wrap, and this is his custom, very, very well done choke. And I also bought the kit. He marked them down, and I bought the kit to make one myself. So that's another one I'll do. I'll probably have him on a live stream at some point because I like his product.
Are those the Evo connectors or no?
These are the ones that unscrew. Yeah. Is it ABR or who does that? I forget.
No,
Poloni, right?
Messi and Poloni. Well, But are they real true Evo connectors, or are they just like Amazon kind of
Oh,
style?
I thought I
don't
saw
know.
his booth at least the coax is messy in Polonia. Yeah, I don't know about
Okay.
He's as far as I know, Eric, he's buying directly for his parts from us.
cool.
Yeah, I think he buys direct. So that's the kit.
Hmm.
Let's see. And he's got, well, this one says the Elmer brand DIY kit, but he's also given me spare Brink things. So I'll probably have him on the show, and we'll talk about these kits and building your own little chokes. And I mentioned that I have the chameleon one. I bought the chameleon one a while back. I have a few of them because I like that it was built into the 50-foot coax, and I melted it with my 500 watt. I melted the shrink wrap on the ferrite, the choke part, the ferrite cores, not realizing chameleon goes to 200 watts. So it heated him up enough to melt the shrink wrap on the outside, and he says this handles way more than 200 watts. So I told him, I said, I'm gonna put it to the test. He goes, go for it.
He said it was like 800 watts or something that they're built for.
I can't remember what he told me, but he said, I remember him saying it handles well over 200 watts.
Yeah, because you were pumping 600 when you burned your
500.
chameleon up. 500. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
everything I get, I hope handles 500 watts. I usually look for that. I didn't look in the coax and the choke from chameleon. So,
Hey, can we add Bricker House? Is he able to get on? Are we out of
9 or
spots?
You can do
10.
12, right?
He just
You get
got
10 or
home.
12.
Either 10 or
Bricker, come
12. I,
join
think
us,
it's,
man.
I want to say it's 10.
Paul, is that Pebble sideband too, or is it just CW?
Sideband, CW, and digital.
Oh wow.
Oh, is it? You know that for sure?
Yes.
I thought it was the CW.
We had Mike and Becky on the ham radio
Yeah.
table to
Oh,
talk
good.
about the Pebble. Yes.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Oh, yeah. It's even got a mic too on there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike and Becky are cool online, but they're really cool in person too.
You want two
very
of the
cool
coolest,
couple.
down to earth, nicest people, Mike and Becky from Ham Radio.
Oh
Duo.
my gosh!
There
and,
were two people that I did not get a chance to meet. They walked right by me, like right when they walked in. I was like, I'll catch up
They
with
were
them
so
later. And
wonderful.
I never saw them again. I was like, man, that's like
they are two. I mean, they're just very genuine and
Power couple.
I really like them. I really like them.
Anyways, here's my Vibraplex Lightning. Paul was showing his key, so I feel like I have to show mine.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
So I love this
Maybe,
comment
you know.
over on the Live Free and Ham side. Good gracious, what in the wide world of Brady Bunch lineups is going on with tonight's live 1 megaton watt show? This lineup
megaton.
action is out of control, and fan bases are back-to-back Morse code. Yes, they are, and welcome. I love
Let me
it.
do this. Let me do this final one because Frank's talking too much. No, I'm just kidding, Frank.
He always
Well,
does.
you could just do like Tim does and just drop him off the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the best reason to put it over Frank, he
like this.
even faster than me, he can move his. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, now you got to
I'll
move
put
him.
it back. I'll put it back.
I was gonna say he'll move his video even faster than me. Oh, Andrew's pretty quick too. Andrew's good. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can tell the guys that are running straight through OBS.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, is this a current tense or is this future tense too?
This is this year. This is this year.
That's a big number 2 for sure.
Oh, come on, man.
Nah, not this year, man. Next year.
All right.
There's
Well,
dude, you can't get spots. Like, forget it. It's impossible.
Yeah.
well,
And-
okay. I have an Airbnb with room, and I've got campsites. Primitive, so you know there's not like
Yeah,
running water, but
that's
they've
the
got
difference.
showers
Like-
and everything nearby.
Oh, come on, Eric.
2027, man. I've got it all laid out.
No,
I'm
come on.
actually swinging by.
Come on,
I-
come to Wisconsin. We'll go down together. We'll get a
So
perimeter.
here's
two
the
perimeter
layout.
sites.
Tortoise has ditched me to go to Arizona. So in essence, he's flying in. So we're going to pick him up in Tennessee. But I've got maybe Mike, and I maybe can convince Izzo that we could probably pick him up on the way by. And we're going to drive down to Tennessee. And then I got to pick up a basically a 5-day trailer from basically a company down in Tennessee that does like excursion trailers because I want to try it out. And we're going to bring that to Huntsville. And then I'm going to bring it back after Huntsville and then drive back home. But yeah, that's the kind of plan for 2027. So I'll be in tow with at least one person, if not two.
Next year.
Remind
That'd be
me,
awesome if you bring Izzo.
Mhm.
Remind me, Eric, after stream, if I'm still around, to tell you something about Huntsville up on the mountaintop, or message me. And I don't want to, it's not a public thing, but remind me to talk to you about that.
Yeah. Now that trailer I'm getting is actual like a true excursion, off
Nice.
grid kind of trailer. So
Hmm.
smaller, way smaller for the truck.
Since we're on a ham fair fest mention topic, can you describe Nearfest for us, Eric?
So Nearfest is basically a culmination of the community kind of side of camping, hanging out for 3 days. It's basically 2 times a year. So it's basically October and May timeframe. And both of them are bad because in essence, May you get rain and cold weather at night, as Rabbit Ham could probably confess. He came up, this year and was freezing took us off because
it rained
the winter
a lot.
dry. It rained a lot.
It was like downpours.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's settled in like a camp ground for 4-H campground, but ultimately it's like in the hills. So you get the whole atmosphere of New Hampshire kind of mountains and weather and the like. But October's roughly the same. It's still cold in the evenings, but it's warm in the morning, mid afternoons, and it's literally just it's kind of a lot of people just bring their boat anchors, radios, all their stuff they want to sell, and they just set up in the middle of the fest. And you kind of walk through, and it's very nonchalant. It's like kind of just more about that whole community side of things. There are some vendors like the commercial stuff, Reliance, and a few others that show up in one barn. But 90% of the people that are there are selling either boat anchors, junk, radios, whatever you can think of.
It's a lot of
and
junk.
then it's a lot of junk. It's Todd best. But ultimately, the nice part about it is it starts Thursday, it goes straight into Friday, and then ends sometime late Saturday evening. And it's just fun just to hang out, and it's that whole community aspect which we all love because we just, we can drink beers, and just hang out and talk and have fun and catch up with people. And that's kind of what it's really, really known for.
It's small though, compared to like, it's tiny. I mean, there's no lines to get in. You drive in at any time and you're pretty much.
Yeah. But the nice part about it is if you just want to come and hang out at Hamfest, they're pretty decent food, maybe 1 or 2 vendors, but most of the time people just bring stuff. They do barbecues. They hang out. It's kind of like New England style camping, which is fun.
Yeah. All right.
Paul's keeping me on my toes tonight here.
But I will say this. So if those that want to try something like that, this October, I'm still confirmed about 90%. I don't know if Julie's still in the chat or not, but Julie and Vaughn are planning on coming up this year. So Tortoise is going to fly back from Arizona. And so we'll have Julie and Vaughn, and I'm sure, Izzo will probably show up this year too, as well, or in October too, as well. He didn't show up in May, but we're definitely piling it on. And the nice part about it is they've actually reached out to me and the Live Free and Ham crew because they want more YouTuber kind of presence. So they want to be more, live stream, more kind of community stuff. So, we'll be doing a little bit more of that stuff this year and whatnot. So yeah, love to have, you guys want to make an effort to come up this way, hit me up and we'll put something together.
How's the Wi-Fi?
Pretty good. Yeah, actually we've got strong cell service up there all the time.
Cool.
Even though it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, which is surprising. Yeah, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile.
I thought that might be a fun one to go to. The other one is Quartz Fest. I thought might be a fun one to go to. Jason's talking about going to that again. Down in Arizona. Pacificon could be fun. I just don't really, and then I could actually visit my grandkids and my son, but.
Oh, there you go.
Did we lose?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Bricker!
Hey, Michael.
Where's Atlas? Where's that?
Swap.
Nah,
Swap
Dave,
Frank.
no.
Swap Frank and Todd. Swap Frank and Todd.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it.
That's all right. I'll end that. I'll end that
Good
one.
catch, Dave. Good catch.
So close.
This is why
Where's
Frank doesn't get a
Atlas?
seat.
Where's Atlas?
Chris,
All right, so we got a
Chris is just
kind
like,
of an
what
even-
did I walk into?
no and maybe. So again, Huntsville Hamfest
not
is
here.
more of a social side, social one. So let me get rid of that one so Frank can.
Hey, Chris,
Stop
you hearing
straining.
us?
All right, sorry about that. I had the live stream going. I was like, too many voices. What's going on? All right.
In your head or on the live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Chris.
Atlas says we're not around at the moment.
So now that Chris is on,
So
you guys were talking
Chris
about
is
going and costs. Chris got us a nice Airbnb. Myself, Michael, Grouch were there, so 4 of us. Now, granted, Grouch took the sofa, so he took one for the team. But that's the way to do it because he had it for you had it 7 days, didn't you? Even though, so I was only there
Sunday.
I was only there 5 of the 7.
Chris didn't show up till Monday, right?
Yeah,
I got there Monday.
And then I got there Tuesday night about 11:30 or so.
He had it for 7 days, and it was very cheap. I'll just say it cost me the week what it would normally cost me per day for a decent hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And we're not telling you listing. So
find some buddies and do an Airbnb. It's a lot cheaper.
Did you already reserve her for next year, Chris?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, but
he's waiting for us to forget so we can invite 2 different people.
I'd like to.
We were too much for him.
No, no, I would like to get a bigger place. To be honest, something that maybe we can have maybe a couple more.
Yeah,
I think
just keep looking because that'd be fun. Have six or that'd be cool.
Yeah, Chris was an awesome host for.
Chris wants to turn it into a frat house.
I don't know.
It almost became a frat house.
So all you got to do to get that to happen, join up with Josh, Kyle, and Carlos, and you have immediate frat house status. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I don't know about that, but we could certainly do something like that for sure. It'd be fun.
But I thought I'd throw that out there for those concerned about cost. It's so much cheaper.
We had ground.
Get Airbnb.
So that was right enough.
Yeah, I think the Airbnb is where it's at though. I've spent for like 3 or 4 nights of a hotel, it was like $700, $800.
Yeah, it was insane.
So the amount of money that I paid, per person was incredible.
And we had a kitchen.
Yes, let's do that again. Yes, had a kitchen. We had an oven. You
microwave.
You cooked once or twice. It was pretty good.
I made way too many biscuits and way too much eggs. We didn't even eat them all. So.
And
we lost power, so we couldn't heat them up.
We lost power the Sunday morning, so I think they ended up in the trash can. But believe it or not, Breaker, I don't know if I told you this, but I lost power Tuesday for 10 hours. Lightning struck.
At your house?
Yeah, it hit the box right outside my house.
Oh,
no.
And nothing damaged. But it took them multiple hours. I think we were out for about 10 hours. They have so many trucks working past midnight out here.
I'm glad to hear you say nothing damaged, but when I took a lightning strike on an antenna outside that wasn't even connected, I didn't start finding stuff damaged except for the TV for 6 months later.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, it hit we have underground utilities here, but they had to replace some of the line underground too. They had the trucks out there for that, but they still got a bunch of tarp and caution tape and all that out back. But yeah, my radio works. My antenna was disconnected at the time, and what's scary is my antenna goes along my fence line, and it was about 10 feet it was about 6 feet, maybe 5 feet from the fence line.
Yeah,
that it struck.
Back in the day,
I even saw orange embers going up through the curtains.
I would start checking equipment, Michael. Just
that
saying.
was the mushrooms, Michael.
Yeah, back in the day
far,
when
all TVs work, all the computers work.
Yeah, back in the day when we had BBSs, we took a strike on one of the phone lines, and it was just like what Dave said. It took months to see all the equipment that got damaged.
It jumped. Have a good evening or good morning.
Yeah, it jumped over to the electric lines and got into things that didn't even have phones connected to them.
Yeah, and that was my first day back at work.
Oh wow!
Because I go ahead.
I will warn you too. When you disconnect your radios, disconnect the coax, disconnect your USB cables too.
Yeah.
Because it will backtrack through that USB cable connected to your computer to the radio.
Well, the fortunate thing was I did not set up any of my computers or anything after I got back, so nothing was connected. So
I
just got very lucky.
So, somebody that believes in laptops.
I would say
They're all laptops here.
Yeah, I have all desktops. I don't.
Michael, I would still at least take the covers off the radios if you can and just do a visual inspection, because you never know what gremlins might be lurking.
Yeah.
Just don't water them.
It won't be just the radios. You kind of have to look at everything.
It'll be certain functions too. Certain functions were like, that's weird. That doesn't work.
I found USB hubs that quit working shortly thereafter. I found my garage door opener. When I went out that morning, breakers were popped. Brought it on, garage door wouldn't come up. I thought I was going to have to replace my garage door opener. So I went and reset breakers and everything, released my garage door. Well, I went back up and walked by just out of habit, hit it, and my garage door was running. 6 months later is when my garage door opener quit.
So my mom had a weird one with the garage door opener in the garage.
Wow.
The display
That's a lot of work.
reversed.
Who said ape 3 times?
The strangest thing.
No one. That's the thing, Don.
Ape.
That's one of the.
But
most
it's that or
hilarious things ever.
Dave.
I was gonna say Dave's already appeared, so we're good.
Dave's been in
And
for a while.
we didn't have to say his name 3 times.
Well, let me ask Chris. Chris, what positives, negatives, suggestions? What do you think overall, as far as Dayton goes?
It was there's 37,000 people there.
Right.
And other than you not winning anything,
Well, you didn't win either, so
I know.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
It's shocking that Paul didn't win all the prizes.
I think takeaways would be try to not get into it's overwhelming, and I get overwhelmed and I forget to do the things that I need to do, like video record and things like that. I'm too much in the moment, but way too many people. But I go there for hanging out, getting those eyeball QSOs. So
part of the 81% of the poll earlier.
Just go because of the eyeball QSOs.
And this was something I'm just not used to, but I'll go there and some random person would come up, Michael, getting out live, Michael, and I was like, you know me, you actually watch my channel,
Yeah.
It was kind of a cool thing.
They didn't recognize him. I put a sticker on the back saying, "This is Michael from Getting Out in Life." He just didn't know it.
Is that what that said? I thought it said.
But it was pretty cool to see actually meet people who actually watch your channel. And
I put Kick Me on there initially, but then I thought that was mean. So
no, Paul, I thought it said $20 is $20.
It doesn't say, well, I'm stupid. Did that?
The arrow.
And hey, Chris,
but one thing that Paul taught me, and this is a lesson
Only one thing?
I probably should have known. Yeah, you didn't teach me anything else. But the one thing that Paul taught me was backpack. Wear some kind of backpack or shoulder bag or whatever. I ended up getting one at Gigaparts.
Dora the Explorer was not wrong.
Well, no, I've been to so many ham fests and I never carried a backpack there.
Wow.
You never watched Dora the Explorer, and she's on.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Backpack.
Friday.
And Chris, EOD Tim says, but you got the arrow, so that's a win.
Yeah. So that's the next question. What did you get? What was a couple of the things, or the thing you got? What did you like?
Well, I still have my bag of goodies. Where did it go? Oh, it's all over there. I can't find it. I got a couple of antennas that are for like just connecting to the radio, and then I could just like I always have loved those Elecraft little antennas, like
the
coils?
AX1.
So, yes. But those are
I was going to
outrageously
say Don would know
expensive.
it.
And there was a guy at the FDIM that was selling one, and then the Tiny Gawant from
Aura.
Aura N6ARA.
I got one of those too.
Yeah.
nice.
I spend most of my money at vendor night.
Yep.
And it's almost every year. Like, ooh, I don't have that antenna. Ooh, I don't have that antenna.
So just for those,
bring money
real
to
quick.
vendor night.
So in the description in my YouTube for this video, you'll find everybody's channel that you can check out and subscribe to. So feel free to do that. Frank's dropping
Yeah, I was
dropping
gonna say,
channels.
I'm dropping links too.
Yeah, I got is it ARA? Is that, I always confuse ARA and ARK.
And
So the
ARA is
infeds.
Aura and
ARK is Adam.
Yeah.
All right, I just heard four things.
Just remember, ARA is the cooler one. He comes up with all those April Fool's videos that we all love. So
Yeah.
With the help of Mark KD7 DTS from Soda Plus.
true. I can't throw Mark under the bus.
Yeah, Mark.
Hey, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, you got the ARK
Steve.
is what you got. That's K6.
Well, I got these two.
Oh, that's the Aura.
Yep.
I got one of those too.
That's Aura, right?
That's Aura.
Yeah.
Guess what I found out when I got home?
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work on Android.
Doesn't
It
work on
does.
Android.
It should.
There's no app
I mean,
for it.
No, what did I do for it?
Well, you're gonna
I'll
have to tell me because
I'll get with you. I can't remember.
yeah,
off the top of my head.
let me figure that out because there's
an
no
app on
I can
Android.
find it.
iOS is always the harder one to find the apps for. So
Yeah.
iOS
And this
is
was pretty cool
easy.
too.
iOS, you have to kick.
Little
kiss
little
the ring.
SWR BNC was pretty cool. So I like these little things. So when I do use my
iOS is
705,
easy, Eric. I don't know what you're
should have
talking
bought
about
one of
there.
those.
Somebody has a mini choke like that too, and
yeah, I've got that as well. I just didn't
Yeah.
here. I got the little choke from him, and I got the choke from Pactena. I like his little. It's nice, compact. I
should've got
bought
that
that as well.
dude, you got to look at Reliance's chokes. They're fun. They're very small. I could go grab one.
I didn't know they have chokes. I got his
they
bug out
plenty of
mini.
them. They've got a big one. They've got like the smaller ones for like
okay.
basically BNC and stuff. Yeah, I use them
portable,
in all
yeah.
my bags. Yep.
Okay.
should go grab 'em.
Frank,
There you guys. This is what I used for years.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Oh boy.
That is.
That works.
I harvested this toroid from an old UPS power supply that somebody was throwing away.
Nice.
There was like 5 of these in there.
Ingenuity.
There you go.
okay,
Damn
Frank,
harder.
Yeah.
Frank, did you just make this one up?
Yeah, who's hopping?
Oh jeez.
I had to go look it up. There's 3
No.
subscribers and no videos.
I plead the fifth.
I'm just saying.
I plead the fifth.
I just saw you slide that in there. I was like,
We got another
we
poll,
were
right,
just-
Paul?
We were
Well-
just saying.
Yeah. Do we have another poll?
yeah, really. But with Frank, there's an embedded affiliate.
Just
link
make
in
one
there.
up that says how many times can we cover Frank up? You know, give us the number.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Eric, that's the thing is you can't cover me up because I can just move over to this corner of my screen.
It sounds like
You
a
have to
challenge.
be-
You
Well,
better
then
be
throw
you
down the
be-
challenges.
Frank. You better be short with hairy feet. All right.
Well, Jody subbed.
20
He's
years.
optimistic, so there you go.
Only
Working on
Jody
it.
would
I'm working
sub.
on it.
Hey, only Frank would steal an idea like that.
I in a couple of
I
days I want to see
didn't steal
Jody's.
nothing. That's-
I want to see Jody's YouTube stream after he's subscribed to that channel. See what else stuff shows up on his
Yeah.
feed.
I'm afraid what's going to show up on the channel.
Oh, so Ape
Hold
says he votes you cover me up.
Well, I think we all do, Frank.
I think it's consistent.
Put,
Yeah,
There-
put
there-
it in the
there's-
chat if you want me covered.
Yeah, there's a poll for you, Paul.
Yeah.
Can you answer multiple times?
Oh man, this channel is like multiplying. It's now 5 subscribers.
Yes.
Oh, it only took 4.
You know what's hilarious about this poll? I voted for too.
Eric said any corner. So let's move Eric up into a corner.
All of them.
Let's move Eric into a corner.
That's funny.
By the way, I'm a sad ham. I said it.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
Cyber
Thanks,
Jason
a good
has
sport.
it. Cyber Jason
Okay,
has it's a channel about squeezing in QSOs at second breakfast and 11Cs. Absolutely, Jason.
I think it's unanimous, so I'm going to go ahead and close the poll early.
Okay.
Yes. We can always leave it running for a while. It doesn't really matter.
Oh no, that's what needs to run for a bit.
I want to make sure we get everybody's fair opportunity to get a vote.
The fours have it, Eric. So,
Well, any
that is true.
let's go around and see anybody like a positive and a negative, I think, or something. No, that's too. We've already talked about it. We don't want to talk it to death. But anyone else have any comments? Something they would like to see improved or whatever. Last comments on ham fairs.
So Carlos stuck a camera in my face when we were at the pub, the troll pub, and he said, "What is the weirdest thing you saw at Hamventure?" And mine was not politically correct when I let it slip out, but because I was like, "What was the weirdest thing? What is the weirdest thing?" I could think, and then it just slipped out.
A million things.
So what was the weirdest thing you saw at Hamvention?
All right, I'm gonna jump in because I said something. I don't even remember what I told Carlos, but then like he walked away, and then I told you guys like, oh wait, I saw this crazy thing in the boneyard. You guys remember what I told you?
No, I don't.
I saw a mannequin head in the back of somebody's car that had like a mouth with a tongue. Yeah, did you see that?
No, I didn't. But that's exactly what I was hoping to see more of this year, like the weird, crazy, bizarre stuff in the bone.
Okay. And on the infield, I walked by. There was a stiletto boot.
Yeah,
and it had something in the middle, and it had cash hanging out of it.
Yeah, it was not far from that. It was like 4 slots up from that, and it was just in the back of somebody's van. It's just a head with a wide open mouth. It looks
so.
Like
What was the deal with the stiletto
activities? And I was like, I'm just gonna keep walking.
So what was, well, I saw some stuff in the boneyard that's not PG enough for this stream. But what was the deal with the stiletto boot with the cash hanging out of it right in the middle of the path?
That's a yearly thing. There's a group of people that hang out in one of the spots every year, and they put out various things. I would suggest going back and watching Ham Radio Crash Course Josh's live streams of his walkthrough of the boneyards over the years. There's some very interesting stuff out there.
You know what, Frank? You would be the one that knows and understands what that stiletto is with money.
So
that's why we cover him up.
Well, Paul, with my photography work, I sort of kind of have to know these things.
What I said on Carlos's deal, I found many a live stream that mentioned that as well. So
don't spoiler alert. I don't think he's released that video yet.
So
I'm not going to.
Levi has a very fun comment here. That dude had nice, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to get
come on now. I don't want to have to delete anything.
So, and then
I almost clicked on it. I almost posted it.
And then right below that, Jody said the half nude mannequin was cooler than the stiletto. Yeah, absolutely, Jody.
So this is a good
when
one.
I first went to Hamvention, there was a guy walking around with this hat with like an antenna on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's Joe Eisenberg.
Yes. We need more of that. We need more weird.
But we need to put a closed caption beginning thing at the front saying this is not a traditional or a typical ham radio operator, but here enjoy. I don't want to give or try to break that stereotype a little bit.
So the kilts were out. The kilts were out there. No tutus this year, but a tutu.
Yeah, there was. There was a tutu.
There was a tutu.
Okay. See the tutu?
Yeah, there was a tutu.
There's a string.
yeah.
There's a video on it out there.
Yep.
Okay,
I
I'm not
video.
convinced because I think what I saw shocked me even more than a tutu ever will.
Well, I
don't care about tutus.
I caught Josh in the parking lot right before. He was not happy, man. The rain just let up, and I was like, "It's like, oh, Josh, I haven't talked to you yet." I'm like, "Hey, let's do a sticker swap." He's like, "Man, I gotta go put on this tutu," and I was like, "Oh, I forgot." He was not happy.
Oh, so Josh lost a
He
bet.
was a good sport about it.
He had to walk around for an hour.
$500 in the stream or something like that.
Yeah,
it was-
POTUS dropped 500, and then everybody else covered.
It was
If we
$1,000. $1,000 had to be raised, and on the Thursday night stream at vendor night, Dave walked up and put out the other $306 to make Josh have to wear that.
Well, but he was wearing it at the Ham Fest, not the vendor night, right?
Right.
So
Right, he wore it at the Ham Fest. He had to walk around Hamvention.
Well, what I saw wore it at the vendor night and the Hamvention. So
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
I'm gonna
And
say it
Levi
right
walked
now.
around and video Josh for an hour. So yeah, Levi in chat, he was right there the whole time.
So Paul is now known for doing a live stream during the show. How much money can we make Paul do something now? Just saying.
It depends on what you want me to do.
Depends
I
on
may
what
or
it
may not
is.
do it.
Depends on what it is. Yeah, right.
like
Any amount of money.
like a red cocktail dress. I mean,
Like
let's
wear
just-
stilettos
let's-
with money hanging out.
No, no,
let's,
no.
let's raise it
I
up a
don't know if
notch.
we're going for that weird.
Why not have Paul dress as a Japanese schoolgirl?
Oh,
Honestly, I think I would be a cute one.
Don went there.
I'd have to shave
Hey,
this.
but no, you got to do
No,
the
leave the
Japanese
beard.
girl
Leave the beard.
with the handlebar mustache. We were
No,
talking
we
about
don't need
earlier
to-
today.
Yeah. I've already said that if I hit, what was it, 100 or 200,000, I would give away my 101D. That's never going to happen. So
I think you upped it to 200,000 after a while. So
no, I lowered it. I think I had it
oh,
too
you
high.
lowered it.
I lowered it.
And Michael, speaking of hair and antenna stuff, there's always every year, and she does something different every year. The antenna hair girl.
I think that's
I looked for her. So we saw the elf on the shelf, and then Jason did a video with the guy who had a Yagi antenna with the telescoping tower, and I missed that.
Well,
but
I think
I did
Carlos
see the
got
elf on the shelf. And
I think
then
she had a
saw-
20-meter antenna on her head, so she probably skipped over you.
Y'all,
No, God gave you a brain, and it's like you said, no thanks, I winged it.
So here, let me say this before I
the Tutu
forget.
is much faster than the FT4 FT8.
So
But
we had talked about doing a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I did come up
Michael
in the
wants to talk about
boneyard.
tutus again.
I did come up in the boneyard. This table was full of coffee cups, and it was all FT8 with the red circle and the line through it. And I could not help myself, and I was loud and proud when I said it. I put my camera out. I said, "Look, they got coffee cups for sad hams," and I heard people laughing all the way around.
Yeah, people nearby were laughing.
By the time Saturday rolled through, it was what, $5 for a $1?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So I know we talked about in a stream a couple of weeks before the Ham Fest that we were going to do thinking about doing a Sunday morning Buc-ee's parking lot meet and greet.
Yeah.
By the time Sunday morning came around, I think that was when we had no power, right? And so it was kind of a late start. And I think a lot of people had already left. So I think if I do it next year, it would probably be like a Thursday thing. So you'd have to be there Thursday to do it because I think there'd be more people Thursday than there would Sunday. Not
morning would
Thursday
be all
night,
right.
but I think like a Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon meet and greet in the parking lot. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. We did not do it Sunday morning.
I think a Thursday
100%
morning
on
would be
mine.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Sunday
also
morning
think
was
we
kind of
need
a
to
drag
do-
without power.
We also
Yeah.
need to do taco soda.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Oh, we didn't.
Traveling. I heard Traveling Ham activated it.
Yes,
You did?
Kevin activated
Nice.
it.
Yep.
Nice.
So, for those who don't know, there is a Taco Bell that is within an area of a soda So you can actually be inside the Taco Bell running a soda.
Well, there's a
I
Poda
wanna
Park
do
like
it
that too, as
outside.
well, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Is there a
there's
Poda
also
Park?
a
Chris should know.
Oh
there's
man,
also a-
sorry,
there's also
Greg.
a Poda Park that I would like to do other long range hole punch kind of things.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
yeah, Greg. Sorry, it just fell apart, and we couldn't.
Yeah, Greg,
find-
what I'll probably plan on doing, because I've thought about it since I didn't do it. I'm going to say because it was 100% my fault that we didn't do it. Probably do it on a Thursday, and we'll just set up a camera, run a live stream, and just meet and greet people that want to stop by, and have some brisket food and some eyeball QSOs.
Yeah, Bucky's had generators.
Yeah, really. Bucky's had power.
I'm sure they did. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Probably the Waffle House too.
Oh, of course, the Waffle House had power.
But we had fun.
Hey, that's
I had a
nothing.
great
Let's
time.
do it. We ought to do a Waffle House takeover.
The
I don't know.
problem is those are so
I see
small.
I see a lot of Waffle House
Well, our
takeovers
channels
on
are so
TikTok.
small, so it doesn't matter. So
I had a great time my second year. I wasn't as rushed, hurried, or like first year I felt I had to go aisle to aisle, row to row. If you guys watch the booth live stream, you'll see that I just kind of hit the places I wanted to hit. Then I asked, in the chat if anybody wanted to see specific booths like Kenwood and this and that. So so if you go for your first time, don't feel pressured. The main thing I would tell people to do, figure out the couple things you want to do or buy first. Like a Dayton shirt, you should buy the first day. They will run out of sizes. Get a couple things you want to do. Just go straight to those booths. Get what you want to get. See what you want to see, and then just relax the other 2.5 days and just meet people, check things out casually, and you'll enjoy it.
Just embrace the blur.
Is that true, or do you want to wait like for the big vendors where you're going to like ICOM or whatever? Wait until Sunday to do it because they're less busy on Sunday. Because if you're not buying something, if you're just going to see,
yes.
Yeah, for big vendors, like they're not going to pack up early.
No.
So yeah, you could even wait, but you can see them during the time. It wasn't that crowded. It really wasn't that crowded around the X26, around the Kenwood radio. It wasn't crowded.
Well, but if you wanted to go and talk to Ray, though,
yeah, you just stand there. Ray will get to you.
Ray was
He'll get to you.
He was almost as
busy
busy
the whole
as
time.
he was almost as busy as Dave.
Dave was extremely busy. Dave,
Yeah.
if you're still here, how many? I don't remember if you threw it in chat. How many firmwares did you update?
I don't know.
Too many.
Flash me, Dave. Flash me.
I think it was
Exactly. That should be his next shirt.
I think he has that shirt. Actually.
Not that way, Dave. Not that way.
No. My T1000, Dave. My T1000.
He says no clue.
Oh, the
No clue at
humanity.
all.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, I thought he had a number.
I'll tell you
Like-
what, Betty fan, if you haven't met her, she is a very cool person too.
Betty's great.
She's with business development with Seed Studios, and she was great to talk to, great to learn a lot from. So,
And
Yeah,
yeah,
Julie,
we're
we
up,
stayed
Julie.
Actually.
On that, no,
we don't have to go to work
so we could
tomorrow.
end the stream.
that's right.
well,
That's why I have so much
Don,
energy to stream.
Don, some of us do.
Well, that's you, Frank.
That's your
a
fault,
Frank
Frank.
problem.
That's a Frank problem.
Dave, you know exactly how it is. You can't talk.
I don't work in the railroad anymore, so I don't have to work tomorrow.
All I gotta say is the Hobbit
still
ham
know.
has doubled in size. We got
I am
70
going to miss
subscribers
Frank
now.
if they have 200
C4.
subscribers by the end of tonight, Frank. That's all I'm going to say.
Frank, on the repair side, we got Memorial Day off.
Oh, see, you're lucky. Yeah, no, training crew, we're there all the time.
We
I'm
had
flying out.
skeleton crews that covered for repairs.
Yeah,
I'm flying out tomorrow.
Not for us.
But now I know these Bluetooth earphones last at least 2 hours.
Nice.
You
I was
headed to
expecting
Tokyo
them to cut
tomorrow,
off
Paul?
at some point.
Well,
Yep, heading to
it's
Tokyo
al-
tomorrow.
It's almost 2 hours, Paul. So,
I know. That's why I said it, Frank.
and
We have to
and-
say it in ASMR so you understand me.
Say it slower, say it louder.
Say no to the
All right. Hey, let's go ahead and roll this. Let's roll this out. Any last comments from
Erecting
anybody?
that big, hard, stiff black mast.
Thank you, Eric.
I love that you've got the videos as well, not just audio.
Tomorrow, Julie, I guess you're going to live stream it on the your channel.
Yeah, Poto Power.
And Caitlin are going to be doing a joint deal.
Yeah.
And
the beach.
Jody says, Frank, you can only go to work if you've sobered up. Jody, I sobered up. Trust me, we're good, bro. And yeah, 3 a.m.
Yeah, Frank,
my time.
It's hard to tell the difference between Frank lit and Frank sober.
So okay, without giving it away, my show on Friday, I did something wild, and that was the first time I had done that in 12 years. And well, you'll just have to go watch Team Replay on the live stream if you missed it. I'm quicker than that, Paul. Try again.
I'll go with number 4.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's last quick comments. We'll go around. We'll go clockwise again. Michael.
Michael, it only counts as one.
Hamfair comments, good, bad, suggestions, feedback.
I loved it. And I'm hoping to go next year. I mean, for just a social aspect, it was incredible. And a lot of people I watched online met so many people that I've watched online.
Yeah.
Pole dancing.
And well, my comments on it, if you're going to like Hamvention and you're wanting to find deals in the boneyard, do that on Friday. At the other days. Definitely do the boneyard on Friday.
Yeah.
Morning.
But I go to most of them for the camaraderie. So
yeah. All right. How about Eric?
For me, like a lot of Hamfests up here are the same thing. It's like it's more about the camaraderie. I think if we had to add anything, or they should make something worthwhile, like go pick up a bunch of food trucks. Like bring food trucks to the event and like give more variety for food and beer. Like if that's an option. Like I mean that would keep people there all day.
We can always bring.
There was a beer garden.
Oh, was there? Oh,
yeah, there was this year. We didn't buy any beer, but we
beer truck.
ate our bourbon chicken there.
I'm just kind of curious how much beer Mike into MAK brought.
A
lot.
He was giving it away, I think.
Yeah.
A few YouTubers I saw with like cans like in their visual view, and I'm like, damn it, that's Mike was drinking.
He brought cases.
Well, what was amazing? What was amazing about the Hamvention was people were bringing beer from their hometowns.
Yeah.
So I probably should have brought a case of Shiner Bock, which is probably fully distributed. But I had some New York beers that were actually pretty good.
Just another thing for me to bring next year to pass out. I gotta get more stickers, and I gotta get more beer.
More beer. Just put them on the beer in your phone.
A sticker and beer exchange. That's what we need.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll bring stuff from Cleveland.
Yeah.
All right. Chris.
Everybody needs to drink a lot of beer and then walk through the boneyard and videotape all of the weird stuff you look at.
Everything's a Dutch angle.
And do it slowly. Paul, I'm calling you and HRCC Josh out on this one. Y'all pass by stuff way too fast. Slow it down. I know you want to get through everything, but slow it down.
Frank, our feet were hurting so bad after going through that.
Yeah.
Not only that.
Oh, I know, but do it slowly. Take breaks.
Yeah, we were speeding up because the feet were screaming.
Not only that,
trying to talk.
I think Frank needs to come. Frank needs to come because you can say all you want until your feet are there on the ground.
Hey, Chris, I went to Hera. I've been there.
That's not Hamvention, is it?
It was years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But
when it was Dayton.
Yeah.
Where did the Hera go?
Yeah.
3.5 hours EOD. It was 3.5 hours because I was there on the first stream. And then he said, I'll go stream at the boneyard. I was like, okay, have fun.
Thank you.
Next year, I'll live stream digging through every single box in the boneyard.
Frank's complaining, but Paul, anybody in the stream asked Paul to go somewhere. He went there.
Oh yeah, he did.
You would even
Next year
backtrack.
for Frank on the 27 not bulbs. What do you call them? Bulbs, fuse things. What are they called?
Tubes.
For the old tubes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go to the 27 tables that have like 500 tubes, and I'll go through each tube for you, Frank.
Can we test this one? Can we test this one?
Right.
Okay. Jason has a great idea for an event for next year. Scooter jousting.
Oh my god!
I want to see it.
Talk about
I want to see it.
Kicked out of Hamvention.
They do have
Let's speed
paramedics
run
on
Hamvention.
site, right?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
We do.
Wait, will we do that?
On Saturday? On Saturday, I walked by their tent and they were like, "We were so busy yesterday." So like, I don't know what was going on, but they did not stop Friday and Saturday for some reason.
And Michael, scooter jousting has been discussed multiple times across multiple live streams, including Jason 2.0, Crash Course, and a few other of the bigger ones. So no, that's definitely a thing out there. that
Well,
needs to be
we
done.
call we call them hamabouts. Instead of scooters, are called hamabouts because, and if you play ham radio bingo, you'll see a ham on a scooter or a hamabout, and then you'll see a hamabout running over somebody's foot. You know, those are two squares on the.
Let's
the
see.
bingo.
I
That happens every year.
know.
Yeah, we're gonna do this next year.
All right, let's go. Let's the $100 a day. Good luck.
Let's see if we can get a someone to buy in on scooters. Hey, we'll do a special thing.
Now, for a certain amount of money, I could do something silly on a scooter, but you'd have to pay for the $100 daily rental.
Actually, it was not as bad as I thought. I was
Yeah, of
paying
course, Dave.
$80.
Oh,
So
whoops.
All you have to do is do that on your live stream when you're there. You start at the first hour and say, by the second hour, we need to raise this much money for the scooter so we can go do scooter jousting. And
right.
I guarantee
So-
you'll get it.
So someone embiggen me here.
Like we already have it.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get it. I'll get you.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
That's
go.
perfect.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Good. I can see the poll now.
All right, Frank. You're briefly bigoted.
Sco-
Okay, we're done.
Scooter jousting featuring Izzo and Shane.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hey,
That
thanks
has
for
to be
the show.
Shane.
That could be fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me.
Oh,
20 minutes.
what happened?
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh,
Please
Holy
don't.
crap, I
Please
couldn't-
don't do
Michael.
that.
pull it in. Where's the poll?
All right.
Oh, there we go.
We just lost
Holy, it's come
75
back up.
viewers. We just lost 75 viewers, and we only had 56.
Yeah.
But Dave's going to be on Nuggets tomorrow, so y'all check out Nuggets.
Yeah, check out Nuggets
Eat.
tomorrow. And also, we'll go to Chris next and work around. But for those of you who are interested, I didn't know about this till Frank's stream earlier, Tank Radio, the FIFA special event station. If you've ever wanted to do like a special event call, go back, watch Tank Radio's stream today, and you can sign up. I've signed up. I'm going to do a couple hours, and you get a call. You get a special event call, and you actually take the QSOs for the event. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that before I.
Well, if we're plugging stuff real quick, this weekend is actually Tile's special event called Honor and Activate. So if you get out and do a Tiles, basically a grid square anywhere, go check it out on Tiles on the Air. But you can submit your log for that day and also give some special props in honor to maybe a veteran or active duty member, on the page. And actually, I think if you go, I'll put it in the link here real quick. Up to Tiles on the Air Memorial Day, there's already, I think, 30 activations so far, and that's going pretty much up until the end of UTC on Monday.
When was your? I think maybe you did it with Shannon online or on a live stream or something. You were talking about Tiles on the Air. When was the first? Was it on N1JUR or was it on Live Free and Ham?
Yeah, N1JUR Brew and Activate.
So go to N1JUR's channel. Go back maybe 2 weeks? I can't remember. Or 3.
I'll
you talked about it. And check out Tiles on the Air if you haven't heard about it. He did a live stream and talked about it.
Here it is. That's it.
Great, thanks.
And,
Thanks again, Frank.
Yep.
All right, Chris. Final words.
Hydrate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Andrew?
think about this: electrolytes too.
Yeesh.
All right, Andrew, the Brocam.
Yeah. Okay. So I talked about my first year, which is kind of chaos, like interviewing people. I didn't really know what to go, who to go to, what to talk about. This year, I was like, well, everybody's already at the Icon booth. Everybody's already at Yeezy. So I was like, I'm going to focus on all the small vendors. And I really regret not talking to any of the bigger vendors because I heard that there was a lot of really cool stuff going on there. So I think next year I got to try to really make a blend of what I want to do. So I can't just go all small or all big. I kind of got to do a little blend.
But check out his channel because he's actually putting out a lot of small vendor interviews and clips. So check out the Brocam. You want to check out more. I didn't do really any interviews, but 2. And one I put out this week. Check that out. With a new software program, which I think has a lot of potential.
Yeah, I
Frank?
talked to him too.
Oh, go ahead, Andrew. Sorry.
No, sorry. No, I talked to him too. It was a great talk.
It's a real, yeah. I'm excited for that. If it does what it looks like it's going to, what he's saying it's going to do, that will be I will no longer use Ham Radio Deluxe. That will be my software I use to link everything.
Which program is this? The new one that's still beta.
Yeah, Get Rigged.
Yeah.
And he's looking for feedback. So if go back 2 days, look at it's Get Rigged. It's in big green letters. He wants feedback as he develops this software to basically have everything plugged into one piece of software. So you're not opening 4 apps to do WSJTX or to do JS8 call. It's all built into one app.
How is that different than PotoCat?
Yeah, really.
PotoCat does all that same stuff.
And I don't know what PotoCat. I haven't seen PotoCat. Does the FT8 in PotoCat?
You should watch my videos. I've done 3
and
videos.
My videos too. We had them on Brew and Activate.
Yeah,
I have not seen PotoCat. And if I saw Pota, I probably just assumed it was for Pota.
Yeah, no, that's kind of where it sort of started from. But
right.
Yeah.
And
okay,
he does
I'll check it. So
yeah, he does remote radio through it. He does SSTV, FreeDV, a whole bunch of different modes. And a lot of us who worked with him to get all kinds of things in there. Like it totally automates my station. All I've got to do is click something. It turns my rotator. It changes my channel, and it changes my antenna switch. It does all of that.
Tiles on the Air will have an automatic uploader.
All right.
Nice.
That sounds good. I'm going to check it out. I probably didn't because I saw Pota and thought I've already got Ham 2K. I've got World Radio League. I've got all these others, and I never looked at it. Probably.
Are you pulling out your old man card and shaking your fist again, Paul?
I think he is, Eric.
I have to once in a while.
I figured so.
What was that, Frank? Could you say that again?
Love that chat.
All right, Frank. Last words. Your last will and testament. I mean, last words on ham cares.
Would you want to say it in a poll?
Sure, why not? Go to them. Enjoy what you see and pick up stuff. You never know what you might find. That one rare Motorola Harris Kenwood ICOM radio that you never knew you might need. You might find it there. And of course, meet all the fun people. And myself included.
You weren't there.
All right.
If you're going to be there, Frank, we're not coming.
Just step back that last comment.
Well, Dave, then watch out for Quartz Fest, Pacificon, Huntsville next year, hopefully. Hamcation and Hamvention next year, hopefully. So.
Wow.
I think if he comes to Huntsville, y'all need to take him out pipe hunting.
Yeah. All right, Todd. What do you say?
I think
you've talked too much tonight, though. So I don't know if you
well, I wasn't there, and but no, I mean, our Near Fest, the best part of it is just hanging out with people and walking around and meeting guys that you haven't seen in a while or you never met them before. And I think Hamvention would be like the same kind of thing. I think it would be kind of cool, just at a much larger. I mean, Near Fest is so small compared to what you guys are talking about. Like, it's just not even close. But the same kind of thing, just being social and hanging out with everyone. I mean, the Grouch tells us how much fun it was, and he's been traveling around, and I think that's the best part of the whole thing is getting everyone that you end up talking to, YouTube, whatever, on the air, getting together and meeting people in person. So that's what I think. If I went, if I do go, I think that's what I'd look forward to the most.
Where is Grouch anyway?
And I think maybe most people go to that one.
Well, It's dark now, but yeah, Grouch was helping Carlos do a jump tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a good one to go to because I think it's a little more centrally located than say Huntsville or Hamcation. So perhaps because of that, more people go. I don't know, or because it's bigger, more people go. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the number difference, but that was great. It is great to meet everybody and see people. So, are you making it to any others like Huntsville, or do you make it to any others? Hamcation, or
no, I haven't. I'm really. My kid's in baseball.
Oh yeah.
I had 4 games during the week and 4 games this weekend, and another 4 games next weekend. So once that ends, then I'll have more time, but it's not ending anytime soon.
I haven't had those days for years, and it's really nice to have free time.
But only have a couple more, and then it'll be in high school. So
there you go. Your time will be a little more freed up, I think, once they get up there. All right, Don. Last but not least, K4 owner.
Yeah. The one thing I wanted to say was, from a YouTube perspective, is we really do, as watchers, appreciate when you guys go and you hit some of the smaller vendors. Like Bill just did a video on that iShare thing. I didn't even know that existed. And for that guy to have a chance to, talk about it, explain what it is and how it works, that's invaluable. And that's what I look forward to in Hamvention. I don't go, but I watch the videos, and I watch, especially looking for the smaller vendors. The big guys, we're going to hear about that for the next 6 months.
Oh yeah.
But the little guys, I mean, a lot of them I don't even get to see unless you're there. And whether that's Huntsville or here, they're different sets of guys that come. So just want to encourage you guys. It's really helpful for us as watchers to be able to see those smaller guys. So we appreciate it.
Out here. I just want to throw this out here in front of, just so Frank notices.
Oh no,
I
saw it. I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I appreciate it. I try to do it well. Sounds like I got a little better on the bandwidth. And I do know that when you're streaming, it does get pixelated when you're moving. So I did try to slow down when I hit specific objects, but
I couldn't understand those people that were complaining. I mean, you're
like,
out there,
You're doing it live. Come on, guys.
There's no way I could
still there.
Yeah. So 3.5 hours. It was 3.5, Michael? I forget. 3? 3.5?
Yeah, the first day was 3.5 hours.
So if I stopped at every single device to look at every single device, I would have been out there for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, Paul. Let me clarify that.
Which is kind of why because that's why I asked people in chat. I kind of show a table, someone want to look at something, and then I'd focus.
I don't want to show every single device on every single table. It's just you and everybody else that did the Boneyard, honestly, went, oh yeah, here's this table. Oh yeah, here's this table. Oh yeah.
Well, there were some tables that had nothing.
Yeah,
there were some tables that really had junk.
The tables that are loaded with stuff pan a little slower. That's all.
So
all right, I thought I did, but I'll have to.
And Frank's coming next year to do the video.
I could care less about what's on those tables because I still can't get it. So it's like great to see that it's there, but it's really going right by, and somebody else will get it.
Honestly, my filming method was, just the first time at a Hamvention, I just wanted to see what caught my eye, and that's what I put in my videos.
But
and stuff, there was stuff I discovered that I've never seen before.
I wanted to say one other thing. Paul, you should have listened to me. I knew exactly where that kit was, and you kept walking around it. I'm screaming at this screen. It's down that aisle. Finally, you looked at the chat.
Now, see, Don, if he went slower, you wouldn't be screaming at the screen.
No. That was not what it was. It was when he was trying to find the kit, and I knew exactly where it was. You were there almost immediately. You just needed to go down the aisle the other way, and instead y'all went into the deal. Still look. Well, it's on the left. It's on. It was the wrong
Don,
left.
there's the
Paul,
reason
you
why
gotta
is
hire a videographer to follow you
know.
around and someone to manage
Yeah.
your chat, so you can just sit there and do your. Who does that?
Evidently.
I can't remember.
Well,
no, Don,
but
what you don't realize is I need the viewing hours, so I tried to take as long as possible.
yeah. And I appreciate that. The only reason I knew, which I thought was
I'm
funny,
playing with you.
was I had seen it on Josh's stream earlier in the day, and he walked
Oh.
right there, and then he walked down the aisle the other direction,
Yeah.
you were coming from, and so I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I remember that.
Yeah, remember I ran into
And
Josh, and
Eric,
he was getting a laser engraved coaster
Yeah.
from those guys. It was a slice of a tree. It was really cool.
Which, by the way, Shane from Ham Radio Clubhouse he does laser
Yeah,
printing.
he can do that stuff.
Yeah. And he's close to us, right?
What were you saying, Frank?
That's
Eric,
a Shane piece.
That's what
Mm.
that's what
Oh,
Michael
nice.
is for.
Yeah.
Michael is Paul's co-host, so
Well, I wasn't really co-hosting when he was.
He was doing
the
a
live
real
stream
good
walk
job
around.
then, apparently. He doesn't know how long.
Right.
Because I was not looking. I was just there to hang out.
Hey, but
I'm
Frank,
not at my desk.
he was a co-host that we actually heard louder on the stream than we heard Paul.
the host.
When he stuck a mic in my pocket, I went the opposite direction.
I'm honing my
At
my
least I
live
did it.
streaming
At least
skills.
I did not go into the bathroom with the mic.
Well,
Thank God.
it wasn't that. I was just trying to save you some steps. That's all. And
No, I know. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
take things personal, you guys. I like to joke around and play around and stuff. So no,
Sure,
none of
There you
that.
go. You got to volunteer as a tribute, Paul.
Awesome.
Guys, it's almost like we're
Keep up. My feet were
amateurs.
hurting after that live stream.
Amateurs.
Give him the 35-pound pack. Extra batteries. Bring that 100 amp hour battery so you can do
Yeah.
6-hour streams.
Yeah, I'll bring the wagon and have
Hold the
someone
wagon.
carry it.
Battery change.
Okay, that's
There you go.
another thing I thought about because there were some heavy items, but I have a foldable wagon that I could have put in the vehicle, and if I go next year, I'm bringing.
I almost
With two
brought mine, but
horses.
I brought too much stuff.
Michael has a foldable wagon with 2 horses.
We need
Yeah.
to combine two things here, guys. Paul obviously needs to stream longer hours, and he also needs to get a car, basically a scooter. So in essence, he can put all his AV equipment on the scooter and then just go right
Nice.
around, the whole entire boneyard and all the
Yep.
shops.
well, the,
I'm gonna do that.
battery would run out on the scooter. What he needs is a wheelchair and somebody push the wheelchair.
Frank-
and
Frank
you
can push
switch
me.
those guys out as they're
Frank can push me
He-
at a
he-
very
he needs
slow
a
speed.
scooter.
We'll see how long he lasts.
He needs a
you switch
scooter.
them. You switch the guy out every few.
Exactly.
No. Frank will do the
He's
whole
a scooter
time.
and then-
Oh
he
yeah,
needs to
yeah. That I'm for that.
He needs to mount a generator on the back of the scooter so he can. Just
So
stream
Yeah.
wherever.
I've been thinking about getting Atlas a harness for
Dog
like
cam.
dog sledding,
Yeah.
100%.
attaching the wagon to it, just kind of
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, there we go.
pull him through. That'd be all right.
Atlas has the energy for that.
Yeah.
I still think you
True
need to
service dog.
you need to get a secure doggy cam for him. That would be
That would have
awesome.
been cool.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I'm working on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
What,
All you'll see
what,
is the ears and looking around.
that works.
Be fantastic.
what,
And then
does,
as the hair gets caught in the camera and filters,
Oh yeah.
he loses
What
so
hair? I know
much
what you're
hair.
talking about. Oh my god.
yeah, what does get me is all those guys that have to bring all that stuff in to put on the tables. I mean, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a haul.
That's-
That is a
yeah.
haul.
Mhm.
But there were some.
All right,
tents,
guys.
I mean, big tents out there too. So
We're almost
I'm
we're
surprised.
still an hour and 10 minutes less than the time I streamed at the pace that I desired.
And we don't have to worry
I'm
about
surprised
battery.
your headphones are still working right now.
Yeah, I'm going on 2.5 hours. These JBLs are working good.
I like JBLs. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
Sure.
everybody, thanks for joining.
Mhm.
Again, this is every fourth Sunday. Next fourth Sunday, Live Free and Ham guys will take over and they'll come up with the topic and we'll join again. So look forward to those. For those of you on Live Free and Ham, your next when's Brew and Activate?
Every Fridays, 10 a.m.
And then what's the other? You have 2 things, right? Forget the other
just
one.
my channel and Live Free and Hams. We record every week or every 2 weeks now since we're back on summer break, and so this will go out tomorrow, and then we'll be recording Paul and I and Todd. In 2 weeks.
You don't do something on Tuesday?
Not
I
that
thought
I'm
you did
aware of.
like. Oh, I thought what
Tuesdays,
what is it
the
you do with
Clubhouse.
Shannon?
Tuesday's clubhouse stuff. That's not me. Shannon. Shannon's
Like in the
Friday.
day, like in the daytime. What do you do
Yeah,
during
it's
the
Friday.
day?
Yeah, Friday.
That's Friday?
Day.
Friday is Brew and Activate 10 a.m.
Oh,
Eastern.
for some reason, I thought that was earlier in the week.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No, I'll be doing something. I've got a break and build thing that I'm building out, but that I haven't announced that officially yet. So,
Well,
All right.
I mean, Eric, technically, Live Free and Ham does have Tuesdays because you are the parent company to Clubhouse, right?
we're the corporate, yes, but
The
and
umbrella.
we don't actually officially put anything out. We just collect our royalties, which we
Exactly.
get a check. We haven't gotten a check
But you
yet.
have
I gotta mention
Tuesdays.
that.
So it's like SAG-AFTRA. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Again, I put all the if you haven't already subscribed to everybody's channel that joined, it's in the description on my YouTube.
Please
Please
take
go
your
and
subscription
subscribe.
off the Hobbit ham.
Maybe not the Hobbit ham, but you can do the rest. So thanks again, everybody, for joining. So let's say our goodbyes, and we'll end this stream with our outro.
Just for
Take care, everybody.
Really got to stick it in there deep.
We'll definitely end on that.
Roger, Roger. I'll see if he's done talking now. He's done.